It's gossip. They like to go read gossip stuff on the Shade Room, on Perez Hilton, on Gossip, right? But I'm trying to share with you some information that can change your whole life. It's going to definitely change your kid's life. If you don't read that and you got kids, you're doing your kids an injustice. Because there's some information in there you definitely need to pass down to your kids because they are the future. And where this thing is going to 100% affect them. 100%. Notice I didn't say 99.9999. 100. 100%. All right. All right, here we go. The Crypto Cheat Guide. It's a quick, let me flip it around. I'm going over every single page in this thing because it's that important. That means I'm going to tell you that you can buy it. You can go, the URL is up in my profile. But before you buy it, I'm actually going to show you what's in it. So you know exactly what's in there. You won't be having to guesses. What am I actually spending money on here? Why would I even buy it though? Stick around and let me show you what's in it. Trust me, you're going to want to buy this thing. You're going to want to have it on your phone and all your other computing devices. Let's look at it. Here we go. The Crypto Cheat Guide is a quick guide to cryptocurrency. That means for beginners, intermediate people, and even some advanced people, because it reminds them just how simplistic crypto can be, but it's the simplicity that makes all the money. It is not all that other stuff that people be talking about. It's the simple stuff. If you don't know what crypto is, the first thing that I address is what cryptocurrency is, or cryptography if you want me to be fancy. You need to understand the benefits of investing in crypto. Easy transactions, massive returns, massive returns, okay? This is my portfolio for today. Look at the returns. Today, this beats any bank that you are invested in right now, where you have your savings. These numbers right here in my portfolio today beat any bank that you have your money in a savings account. I don't care who it is, this beats all of them. So massive returns, that's why it's bold right here. Access to a wide range of investment opportunities. Well, Jesus Christ, didn't I just explain that one? Of course I did. What do you mean when you say massive? Because I can, again, go to cryptocurrencies and go to categories. Look at all the different categories, okay? Look at all the categories that you can invest in crypto. Right. From your phone, look at the different categories. Web3 storage, look, all this stuff, man, Jesus, file sharing, Internet of Things, and ZK rollups and oracles and stuff. Chainlink is definitely all over. DeFi's and, right? Who's paying attention? Direct control over your investments. That means the bank doesn't control your money. Okay, you are controlling your money, especially when we get to this part in my ebook, talking about self-custody. So you have the direct control over your investments. Inflation hedge most of the time. It's an inflation hedge most of the time, right? Cross-border payments. That means you can do business with anybody, any country that you want to, and you don't have to wait. You don't have to sign no pieces of paper. Have y'all ever tried to send $20,000 or $30,000 or $100,000 to another country? You got to fill out all kind of paperwork. It takes days. Why am I filling out all this paperwork? Isn't it my money? Didn't I walk in this bank? Y'all got cameras everywhere. Didn't I walk in this bank? Didn't you see me put $100,000 in here months ago? I want to send it from here to Africa. What is the deal? Why do I have to sign all this paperwork? I don't have to do that with crypto. I send my money wherever I want to send it. I send it in seconds. We're done with centralized finance. CFI is going out the door. DeFi is the future. Make no mistake about that. Let's keep it moving. I'm just going over these bullet points. 24 hours, 7 days a week. Crypto is traded 24/7. It is not like the stock market. The stock market shuts down at certain times, right? Right, you can't even trade it on certain times. Shuts down, we're closing at this time. Like a damn grocery store. Are we dealing with money or are we dealing with grocery stores when it comes to the stock? Crypto don't want to hear now part of it, okay? It's like, you know, these 24-hour Walmarts or something like that, not the grocery stores. If I want to go up in here and get some grapes at 3 o'clock in the morning, I'm going to get some grapes, okay? If I want to get some banana pudding here, right, I can go in there and then get some banana pudding at 3 o'clock in the morning. Well, you can do the same thing with cryptos. Trade it 24 hours, 7 days a week. This ain't no dang on grocery store. We talking about your money here. Don't try to tell me how to control my money. That ain't gotta work. These is not 9 to 5 banking hours and stuff like that. And I gotta wait. I'm sitting in the parking lot waiting for y'all to get to work. Y'all late. I'm trying to get this money out. And they gotta, God damn, I gotta wait till the teller get here. Crypto is the shit. Let's continue. That's the opening of my freaking ebook right there. Do y'all understand those bullet points are for real? Everything that I put in my ebook is for real. Read it all. It's not just in there. Don't look over to say, oh yeah, this is generic information. It ain't generic. It's in there for a reason. This is where the money is. This is how you get to the bread. Who's paying attention to me? Let's go to see number 2 right here. Trusted exchanges. Oh my God, this is so basic, bro. This is basic information. Trusted exchanges. I just buy from whatever, you know what I mean? I love these cryptos. You mean to tell me I'm buying your ebook and all you got in there on the one page there are trusted exchanges? Yes. You see, you haven't done a full cycle. Crypto cycles are 4-year cycles. Bear market is year 1. Year 2, accumulation year. Year 3, Bitcoin halving cycle. Year 4, guess what? That is your bull run. Parabolic gains. And if you've never been through a full 4-year cycle for crypto, let me explain something to you. You don't know how this works. Exchanges will become a very important part to your crypto journey. Let me give you an example in case you think I'm just shilling and making that up or whatever. Well, let's just say you go and buy crypto from any exchange you want to. And I'm going to give you Ethereum. Ethereum is a layer 1, second largest crypto in the world, largest blockchain in the world. And I'm going to give you some Ethereum. Go grab some Ethereum and you say, yeah. I'm going to go and I'm going to grab it. And I click on markets. Notice that you can grab Ethereum from different markets here. Look at all these different exchanges you can grab Ethereum from. Well, what's the difference, bro? I know now you're asking me the question this is a question you should be asking me. What is the difference between all of these exchanges? They are not the same. Even all of these different Binances you see here, these are not the same because you have trading pairs attached to those right there. You realize that, right? So if you go and you buy Ethereum on just any willy-nilly exchange, you're going to hurt yourself because Ethereum's trading volume in the last 24 hours is $8 billion, 8.5 if I'm true. Hundreds of thousands, hundreds of millions. That's $8.5 billion worth of transactions happening in the last 24 hours for this exchange, right? I mean, that crypto right there. What is the difference? Well, let me just explain it for you. What if you said, oh, I'm just going to buy it over here on Bitstamp? Let me go over here and show you something. Bitstamp. You cannot buy it on Bitstamp unless you're trading the pair of euros. That's number 1. Hold up. You slide over here, you see that out of that 8.5 billion, there's only 0.606. What is that number? Oh, that's volume. Listen, if this thing did $8.5 billion of volume in the last 24 hours, and that exchange only represents 0.06 of it, newsflash, if you buy Ethereum on that little bitty ass exchange, when your profits come time to take profits, who you gonna sell your crypto to? Because in order to take profits, you have to sell your crypto and somebody has to be there to buy it from you. Who's going to buy it? It ain't no liquidity there. Ain't no volume there. You see that? Some of y'all are buying y'all crypto on the wrong exchanges and it's going to be hard for you to get rid of it because you're going to set up a limit order to sell your crypto and you're going to try to take those profits and your limit order is never going to get filled. If it does get filled, it'll take 2 weeks because it ain't enough liquidity. There ain't enough volume on that exchange. You might want to read my ebook and find out what the blue chip exchanges are and why they're important. Newsflash, that ain't the only thing that you're dealing with. Pricing gaps. Say what? I'm going to bless you with some information. Did you know that those exchanges, which have different trading pairs on it, also have different prices? Nah, yeah. Look, Ethereum right now on Binance with the trading pair of USDT, which is Tether, is trading at $1,683.99. But wait a minute, why is it cheaper here at 0.74 cents? Because that's BUSD on Binance. Here is 0.50 cents, but that's on Coinbase's exchange using the US dollar. Do you understand the difference between these numbers right here? Trust me, that's gonna make a big difference right there when you're trying to acquire crypto, especially if you're on a budget. Maybe you got $300, $500, $2,000. When you start buying all these different cryptos, if you ain't buying it on the right exchange, you're buying it at a high price. And people like me, we're gonna come and arbitrage you. Excuse me? What word is that? Arbitrage means when the bull market starts, we're gonna buy certain cryptos from this exchange cheap, come around and flip it to you That's called arbitrage. We're going to buy it on this exchange cheap and sell it to you at a high price on the exchange that you're buying it on because you don't know no better. Might want to read my ebook. This is mad game. This I'm trying to tell y'all out. Trusted exchanges. #1 in my ebook. It ain't generic information. It's in there for a reason. Don't get me started about some of these cryptos that's going to go parabolic. And if you ain't on the right exchange, they don't have enough resources. It'll literally lock up the servers. You can't get your crypto on or off. Did you hear what I said? I've literally seen Coinbase, which is a blue chip exchange, get locked up when Gallagher presented to Coinbase. People was trying to get their money. They were trying to buy, sell, trade. It locked up Coinbase. You couldn't get crypto on or off the exchange. Lucky for me, though, my crypto sits on one of these. 99% of it, I take my crypto wherever exchange I want to offload it. And sometimes at a very high price. Let's continue. Oh, this ebook is already good. It's interesting. #2, what's the second page of this thing? I see people salute. Like, bro, this information is crazy. It is. This ebook is crazy. It's only $10. But I'm breaking it down for people because some people play around with this information. They don't see it for what it is. The simplicity is what makes you money in crypto, by the way. Let's see what page #2 is. Crypto portfolio. Definitely want to pay attention to this one because I'm going to prove this by going over here and showing you my personal portfolio. It says here, it is extremely important to have a well-balanced cryptocurrency portfolio. To minimize the volatile ride of trading or investing in crypto, use this basic allocation of diversification, right? Let me explain something to you. Balance and diversification, two different meanings. I'm explaining to you how both of those things are important when it comes to your crypto investment. 100%. Look at these green numbers here in my ebook. They represent balance. What do you mean? If you add these numbers up, for those of you who are mathematicians, these green numbers make up 100%. Let's say you had $1,000 that you needed to invest in crypto. Here is how you would break it up. Understand, 25% of it, or 250, would go into Bitcoin because Bitcoin is a store of value. It is gold 2.0. So 250 out of your 1,000 would go into Bitcoin. 35% would go into these things. What are those? Big caps, utilitarian type of coins, smart contract plays. I give you examples of what those are. So 350 of your balanced portfolio will go into this sector. 10% into DeFi. 10% into NFT platforms. Notice I didn't say NFTs, platforms. I'm going to go into this really, really good. 10% exposure to the metaverse. 8% exposure to low or micro cap gems, and only 2% of your portfolio exposed to meme coins. That makes up 100%, doesn't it? And you're in every sector. Wow, that means you're balanced. Now let me break this down for you because we already know Bitcoin store value gold 2.0, nothing to talk about here. Keep it moving. What about this 35% though? Big caps and utility coins and smart contracts. Why would I need to have exposure to those? Because this is where the money is. If you're looking for a safer bet, a good 5 to 10x on your money by the bull market of 2025, it's going to be these type of coins that's going to get you the safer 5 to 10x on your money. It's a lot of money inside of these. These market caps are in the billions. A lot of people trust these projects. They have really good teams. The teams are fully doxed. You understand what I'm saying to you? This is where you want to be. Safer. Notice that there's a hierarchy here. Extra safe, safer than safe, and then it starts getting a little bit snuffy after that. 10% going into DeFi. Why DeFi? Well, look here. CoinMarketCap.com. You probably should pay attention to anything in crypto that has its own category. And DeFi definitely has its own category. So if you click on DeFi here, notice it is a $59 billion market cap, and there's some coins sitting over here. Why am I giving you that? Because DeFi is the future of finance. It is the opposite of CeFi. Yeah. CeFi, centralized finance. That means your bank who's controlling a two-ledger system saying, well, this person has a bank account and you have a bank account. And if you send money over here, then we keep up with the ledger and we charge y'all percentages. Right? Fees for keeping up with this ledger. By the way, that ledger is only good for maybe 2 years because we don't keep the ledger after 2 or maybe 3 years. Some of y'all bank, but the blockchain is an open ledger. It's everybody can see the transactions. And I don't need a bank to take transactional fees for me to keep up with this ledger. And by the way, the blockchain is forever. You can see every transaction from existence The very first transaction for Bitcoin is still on the blockchain. Try walking into your bank and asking them to show you the transactions you did 3 years ago. 5 years ago, please. 10 years ago, stop it. They're only going to keep up with your transactions for about 24 months, if that. Some of y'all rocking with some community banks, they probably give you about 12 months. DeFi is very different from centralized finance, CeFi. It is the future of finance. If you ignore what I just said to you, you're going to be doing crypto like an amateur. So 10% of your portfolio should go into DeFi. Do you believe me? Trust me. 10% of your portfolio should have exposure to NFT platforms. Notice, it doesn't say Bored Apes here. It doesn't say Crypto Punks here. It doesn't say Me Bits here, okay? No, not Clay Nation. Theta, Tezos, and Chili's, because these are NFT platforms. Very different from NFTs themselves. Why did I give you the platforms and not the NFTs? Huh? I tell you why. Because 99% of the NFTs out here are going to zero. We ain't talking about the blue chips. We ain't talking about the crypto punks. We ain't talking about me bits and stuff like that, Clay Nation. Most of the people that are investing in NFTs, that shit is going to zero, 99% of them. You want to know what the real purpose of NFTs are? I'm about to give it to you right now. I'm blessing you. Non-fungible tokens, definition. Let's see. Something that has some value, that has been turned into a digital asset, placed on the blockchain, and backed with a smart contract. That's what a non-fungible token is. I'm going to say it again. Something that has value, turned into a digital asset, placed on the blockchain, backed with a smart contract. That is a non-fungible token. Well, what is that going to be in the future? Wait for it. Medical records. Your kids are good in school, academics, their records for their academics is going to be NFTs. Driver's licenses, marriage licenses, real estate documents. You understand what I'm saying, right? NFTs are going to be concert tickets, season ticket holders for the NFL and the NBA. They're already making partnerships with Polygon Matic and all kind of stuff. This is the future of NFTs. It is not going to be pictures on a phone of an ape. Trust me when I tell you that. So if you're listening to me, I'm already setting you up for greatness. I'm not giving you crypto punks. I'm giving you platforms that launch NFTs so you can get used to the idea that non-fungible tokens are not going to be pictures of animals. It's not. The future is going to be something way, way greater than that. Trust when I tell you that. Let's keep going. This is mad sauce. I love it. I'm hyped up. Let's go. 10% of your portfolio should have exposure to the metaverse. It should have exposure to the metaverse. Why the metaverse? I don't know if y'all been living up under a rock, but if you have, let me help you out. Goldman Sachs has a lot of money. They manage trillions of dollars in assets in New York. This bank knows how to make money. They see the metaverse as an $8 trillion opportunity. Say what? 8 trillion with a T, okay? Goldman Sachs is also backing up Morgan Stanley's prediction of an $8 trillion metaverse. Morgan Stanley is also another big, large bank in New York that manages billions of dollars in assets. But wait for it. You slide down here, Citigroup, another large bank that knows how to make money, they see the metaverse as $8 to $13 trillion by the year 2030. That's 7 years from now. Lord have mercy. That's right around the corner. $8 to $13 trillion metaverse. Some of y'all don't even know what $1 trillion is on a calculator, so I'm going to help you out. Here you go. It happens to be one number, and I'm choosing the 8 that they think it is. So one number and 12 digits. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That is $8 trillion. Let me just check it. Hundreds of thousands, hundreds of millions, hundreds of billions, $8 trillion. Let's do some quick math here. Divided by 100 million, because I want to be real ignorant on this. That's hundreds of thousands. That's 100 million. Watch what happens when I click this equals button. 80,000 divided by 365 days, because I want to get dumb on this. Oh my Lord. If you had $8 trillion, you could spend $100 million every single day for 219 years. That means you will have gone and your kids will still be spending money. That's what $8 trillion is. Do you want to have some exposure to that? I think you should, especially since I list some really, really good projects that are inside of the metaverse. Axie, Decentraland, The Sandbox, Engine Coin, Newsflash. If I click over here in my portfolio for the month, I'm pretty sure that I see that those projects are going crazy. Like Engine Coin here, up almost 100%. Who's paying attention? Axie Infinity, Decentraland, and all that stuff. Going crazy over here. You should probably have some exposure to that, 10%. What do you think? No? You're still not convinced? Okay, let's go here. Let me see something else. Remember I told you to pay attention to categories that have their own section? Metaverse has its own section. Like, imagine that. I'm clicking on Metaverse. Top Metaverse tokens by market cap. The market cap right now is only $16 billion. Hundreds of thousands, hundreds of millions, 16 billion. Let's pull this calculator back out because I think people think this is a game. 8 trillion, one digit, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. This is $8 trillion, right? Divided by 16576281946. Let me see what happens when I click this equals button. Well, my Lord, this market cap is gonna 482x. Let me explain to you what that means. You see this right here? This 795% gain on my money, that's only an 8x. If you had $100 and that $100 goes up to 791%, you've only made about $800. That is not the same as what I'm talking to you about here. This is a 482x, meaning if you had $100, that $100 would go into, times $100. $100 will go to $48,000 because 481x is different from this. This thing is gonna 481x. Do you think you're gonna be able to get any of these cryptos here at these cheap prices right here when this thing starts going to $8 trillion? No, you will not be able to get them. You might wanna pay attention to them now, especially since they are the top ones in the metaverse. You paying attention? Yes, you should be. 8%, look, 10% going into the metaverse. Do you think that's important that I have this here for a reason? Thumbs up for those who understand that. 8% of your portfolio should go into low or micro cap gems. Wait for it. This is where your 100x gains are, your 50x gains, your 20x gains. Bro, I don't believe you. You don't have to. Been selling this ebook for over a year. And the first thing I have in that ebook for the 8% of your portfolio for low and micro cap gems is Singularity Net. That means this one right here. It means this one, Singularity Net. I also list here SDAO. That means this one, that's up 450% for the month in my portfolio. Some of y'all don't know what that means, so I'm gonna make it very clear for you. If I go here and I type in AGIX, and I am, and I click on Singularity Net, and I am, and I slide down here to find out, has this thing ever been making me any money? Sure it has. I've been able to turn this number to this number, this number to that number, this number to that number, this number to that number. Who's paying attention? A lot of small numbers being turned into some big numbers. This number to that number. Jesus Christ, that is a $79,000 profit on this project that I literally have listed in my ebook. Who's paying attention? You might want to have some serious exposure to your low cap gems because this is where your 100x gains, your 50, 20, 30x gains are in this section. Who's paying attention? 2% of your portfolio should have exposure to meme coins. I list Shiba Inu and Dogecoin here. You can list whatever you want. If it's a meme coin, you should only have 2% of your portfolio in there because we are not complete degenerates. This is way too volatile. Elon Musk can tweet something and send these projects going this way. He also can tweet something and send the projects going that way. You don't want to have one man controlling too much of your portfolio. Do you understand the difference between balance? We have not got to diversification yet. All of that information I gave you was strictly talking about balance in your portfolio. Let me flip my camera around. Do you think that page in my ebook is important? We haven't got to diversification yet. We're strictly talking about balance. Right. It's extremely important if you're going to do crypto like an absolute boss. Now let's talk about diversification. Very much different from balance. Let me prove it to you. Some of y'all are really going to like this because I'm going to show it to you real time. Trust me, it's very interesting. Watch this. Flipping my camera around here. Diversification. We know what balance looks like in the sectors. Just went over that. But watch this. As 35% of your portfolio should have exposure to big caps and utility coins and smart contracts, you might think it's smart to put all your 35% in Ethereum. Calvin, it's the second largest crypto in the world. It's the largest blockchain in the world. So I got $1,000, 35%. I'm gonna put $350 in Ethereum. Congratulations, you are doing crypto like an absolute amateur. That's not how you do crypto like a boss. Let me prove it to you. If you come over here and you look at my portfolio today, it's rocking. And when I say it's rocking, let me just make sure. Let me go up here. Let me go up here and refresh this because it's constantly moving up and down. What is this thing sitting at for today? Right now. Is it 34? Is it up or down? Let's see. No, it's 37. That means while I've been talking to you on this live, I made $3,000, almost $4,000, just talking to y'all. This thing is insane. So you might want to pay attention to what this thing is saying to you here. I wouldn't put all my $350 in Ethereum. That's ridiculous. That's an amateur doing that. Let me find Ethereum down here. Where are you, Ethereum? Let me hunt you down. Here you are. You're over here. I'm actually going to drag you over here. Now I'm going to leave you where you are because I'm going to drag some coins over there too. Here's Ethereum. Can you imagine if I put all $350 into Ethereum today? Let me pull back. Look at all the money that I would have missed. Look how small Ethereum is today on the pump. Pulling back. Look at the bigger green bubbles. Look how many times I can fit Ethereum inside of Hello. That means I'm making more money with Hello, SDAO, Sandbox, Wilder World, Fetch.ai, Engine Coin, Veracity. Why would I have all my money stuck in Ethereum? That's amateur night at the Apollo. And the Sandman is not coming to get me off the stage because I'm going to perform my whole song. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. What I probably would do is I would put 10% in Ethereum, 10% in Solana, 10% in Cardano, and 5% in Polygon Matic. Now I'm diversified. Why? Because Ethereum, Solana, and Cardano, they're all big cap coins. They all have utilitarian value and they all have smart contracts. And Polygon Matic is the layer 2 scaling solution for Ethereum. Do you see that I am diversified now and I'm not stuck in one freaking project losing money? That's ridiculous. Who wants to lose money? Not me. I just ain't good for it. I don't like losing money. I like gaining mad money in my pocket. Let me give you another example of diversification. What if we scratch that? Let me erase this off the board. What if we did this? 10% in Algorand, 10% in Hedera, 10% in XRP, and 5% in VeChain. That's a different diversification. Why? Because these three things are ISO 20022 compliant coins. That means they're the future of how finance is going to be moved. Did you know that ISO 20022 compliance goes into effect next month? These three coins right here are compliant. You see what I'm doing here? I am diversified a different way. 30 cent here, 5% here. That's a different 35% for that diversification. Do you see how that wins? Now, if you take the balance and the diversification and you look over here, now you know why this particular portfolio has been able to do about $38,000 in the last 24 hours. It is completely balanced and completely diversified. Look at the projects. This is crypto like an absolute boss. This is not amateur night at the Apollo. This is how you win right here. And it's in my ebook. This is probably one of the most important pages in the ebook. And trust me when I tell you, there's a lot of important pages in this book. I'm breaking it down to y'all in a simple way where you can understand it. It needs to hit you right here. Right there is where it's got to hit you. When you get off this live, your heart should be doing like this. And your wife or your significant other be like, baby, calm down, because I can't calm down. Do you understand how crazy crypto is? Right? We're going to have to hit you with a value. Some of y'all finna be doing all kind of stuff. Exercises, whatever. Deep breathing exercises coming up pretty soon. I'm telling you right now. If you got a problem with relaxing, this is the time to get off the live, because the rest of this ebook is literally going to hype you up. You ain't seen nothing. We on page, man, this is just the second thing in the book. Let's continue. Let's go here to number 3. Oh, yeah. This gets good. Check it out. Number 3 in this book is crypto wallets. Let me explain to you what we're doing here. I told you what cryptocurrency is. Look how I set the ebook up. You know what cryptocurrency is. After you know what it is, I show you how to actually turn your fiat currency into a digital asset using trusted exchanges. Damn, I see where you're going now, bro. Now that you know how to have your digital asset, right? I show you how to balance it and diversify so that you win in crypto and you don't actually lose. I see where you're going now. Now that you know how to diversify your portfolio, it's time to protect your crypto. If you are serious about creating wealth with cryptocurrency, you cannot, all caps there by the way, you cannot leave your digital assets on exchanges. You need to store and secure your crypto yourself. Remember this phrase, not your keys, not your crypto. Some of y'all have crypto right now and y'all are so excited about it. And I'm excited about you having crypto as well. You get an opportunity to change your family tree if you do this shit right, but you have a problem. If your crypto is on the exchange that you bought it on, you are in imminent danger. I am using the word imminent on TikTok. That is serious. You are in imminent danger. Ask people who had their crypto on Voyager's exchange, Celsius, BlockFi, FTX. You are in imminent danger. If your crypto is sitting on those exchanges, you don't actually own it. What you own is an expensive username and password. Some of y'all password and username is worth thousands of dollars. Did you know that if that exchange goes belly up, meaning bankrupt or insolvent, they're going to take your crypto with them to start paying off their debts? And you're going to have to wait for a judge years later to say, well, yeah, you can file chapter 7 or 11, blah, 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 and go through all this stuff. And maybe you get some of your crypto back years later. Newsflash, the bull cycle is 2025. If your crypto gets caught up in an exchange right now and they go under, you're going to miss the bull market. Now, I'm telling you right now, you're going to leave a ridiculous amount of money on the table. Get your damn crypto off these exchanges. Learn how this works. This is called a ledger. You can hold your crypto 3 different ways. On an exchange, just told you that's dangerous, or you can hold it on your cell phone. That's called a hot wallet. You can hold it on something like Coinbase's DeFi wallet. Newsflash, I did not say Coinbase the exchange. There's Coinbase the exchange for your basic newbies, and then there's Coinbase Pro for those who like to day trade or swing trade or scalp the market for crypto, lower trading fees over there. Then there's Coinbase, the DeFi wallet. And if those exchanges go down, you still own all your crypto because it's on Coinbase's DeFi wallet, which has nothing to do with Coinbase, the exchange, if you're hearing me. Or maybe you keep it on Trust Wallet, which is Binance's DeFi wallet. If Binance goes down, you don't lose your crypto. It's on their Trust Wallet. Those are called hot wallets because they're still on your phone. And for those of you trying to be players and you out here, you're doing good in crypto, but you plan on your girlfriend and she find out you cheating on her and then she wait for you to go to sleep and she unlock your phone with your face and steal all your crypto. Well, that's a hot wallet. Not so good, you know what I mean? If you're going to be a player out here. But for those of you saying, nah, I ain't got time for that. I'm putting my crypto on one of these. This is called a ledger. It's a cold wallet. Your girlfriend can't stick this up to your face and steal your crypto when you're cheating on her. This right here comes with seed phrases, okay? This right here has never been hacked, ever. Not one ledger has ever been hacked. That means you are doing this the right way with a cold wallet. Please read my ebook. Watch the YouTube videos that I have inside of that ledger. Got links in there. Tells you how a ledger works. It's explained. Some of y'all like, you right, man. Because I have been tipping a little bit, you know what I'm saying? I got me a little sneaky link, you know what I'm saying? Well, get your crypto on one of these, sneaky link. Ain't nobody gonna be stealing your crypto out here in these crypto streets. I'm continuing. I gotta continue. Oh my God, y'all hilarious. Y'all got these sneaky links out here. Your crypto about to get took. Oh my gosh. Oh, let's continue. I ain't talking to y'all. I'm getting off of y'all. Just remember that phrase right there. Remember that phrase. Not your keys, not your crypto. I'm serious about that. Not your keys, not your cheese. And we ain't talking about no Doritos. We talking about your finances, okay? Now, if you understand this, you know what crypto is. You know, right? How to go to trusted exchanges and turn it into a digital asset. You know how to make sure that it's balanced and diversified. I just told you how to protect your crypto 3 different ways. Well, 2 different ways. Hot wallets and cold wallets. Now I'm talking to you about staking and rewards. Oh my God. Staking is a way to earn rewards from holding certain cryptocurrencies. It's also a way to create passive income from your digital assets. Did you also know that you can use debit cards and crypto cards and get even more crypto for doing the same stuff y'all do right now with y'all debit cards that's tied to CeFi? Let me explain it to you. This represents a debit card that's tied to CeFi, centralized finance. This is a debit card that is tied to DeFi, decentralized finance, crypto, the red pill or the blue pill, Neo? Well, if you pick the red pill, you ain't been listening to me. This is old school. You're waiting for a bank to make sure that you have your money and you start spending and buying gas and groceries, and all you're doing is pissing your money out the window because nothing comes back. You're pissing your fiat currency out of the window. Fiat currency is inflationary. The government can print as much of it as they want to. So you're out here hustling for your work and they're paying you fiat currency and you're pissing it out the window with this thing. Why don't you actually learn how this works? This is you spending your profits from your crypto. Meaning, let me explain it to you here. If I go over here to my holdings, who's paying attention, I have $122,000 in Tether. I have $40,000 in USDC. These are stable coins. These stable coins are tied to a card that looks like this. So when I go to the gas station or to the grocery store, I buy my groceries or gas with this. And I'm spending my decentralized assets here. And guess what? When I do that, I also get a reward back. I get paid back rewards in Bitcoin. That means I am buying groceries. That means $7 eggs. Okay. And I'm getting actually back something that is deflationary. You know what I'm talking about? Bitcoin. Did you hear what I said? This right here, when you buy them $7 eggs at Publix, that is centralized finance. You're pissing money out of the window. Nothing comes back to you. When you buy them eggs on this, you're getting Bitcoin back. Bitcoin is deflationary. Okay? Basically, what I'm trying to tell you is in the future, you'll be spending less Bitcoin to grab eggs and you'll be spending more of this to grab eggs. This is inflationary. Fiat currency is inflationary. Who's paying attention? I'm just leveling people up around here. This is in my ebook, staking. I stake like 70% now of my Cardano. That means I'm getting passive income. I know that Cardano in the future is going to about $8 to $10 in the bull market of 2025, and they're giving me free Cardano for staking it in a staking pool and helping secure the blockchain. They're giving me rewards for that. That's called passive income. That means when I go to sleep, I'm making money. Sometimes I make money going to sleep. I go back to sleep. I made more money today's sleep than most people made punching a clock. That is a fact. Don't you want to be there? It's exciting. Trust me when I tell you that. It's in my ebook, Staking and Rewards. It's not a game. It's not a game. That's in there. What's next in this ebook, sir? You have already sold me. What is it? It's $10. This ebook is $10. Number 5 is bear market versus bull market. If you don't know what a bear market is and you don't know what a bull market is, I explain that to you because you should know this. This is going to be around you all the time. We're not talking about Chicago Bears and the Chicago Bulls. I like DeMar Rosen. Dude got game. He's probably going to be an all-star this year. And we're not talking about Michael Jordan, the United Center, okay? Jumpmans, okay? We're talking about the bear market going this way, and we're talking about the bull market going this way. If you don't know the difference and you're trying to do crypto, you will get wrecked. And I'm not talking about wreck, W-R-E-C-K-E-D. I'm talking about R-E-K-T, wreck. Different type of wreck when it comes to crypto. You do not want to see that wreck. Trust me, I'm telling you. So I explain to you what bull markets and bear markets are. Then I go down here on the next page and I explain to you the bullet points that you absolutely should know when it comes to bear or bull markets. You might want to pay attention. Buy low and sell high. Man, that's so basic, bro. Oh my God, that's basic. Is it? Is it basic? You realize that crypto market cycles are 4 years. I'll explain that to you up here in a second. But if you didn't buy crypto down here in this market right here, 2014, you was doing crypto like an amateur. Newsflash, if you bought crypto in 2021 and thought you was gonna get rich, you probably should have had my ebook because the very first thing is buy low, sell high. You would have been buying it down here at the lowest part, which was the bottom of the bear market. You have to buy your crypto low in order to sell it high. Now, let me get off crypto real quick because I want to make this plain for people. Forget crypto for a second. Buy low and sell high is in every fabric of all entrepreneurs. No, it's not. Hell, it ain't. Your kids understand this better than you. They stand in line and they stand in line for hours to get Jordans. Why are you standing in line for these Jordans, son? I don't understand. Mom, I need these $200, please. They stand in line for 2 hours to get some Jordans. Some of them camp out to get certain Jordans. Why? Because they're buying them at a very low price. And they know that they're exclusive Jordans. These ain't GRs. These ain't general releases. This that heat. And they get it. And then they turn around and flip it at school for $1,200. And you be trying to figure out where they got this money. They helping you with the groceries. Mama, you don't remember when I got them Jordans for $200 and I flipped them for $1,200? I'm an entrepreneur up in this family, for real, for real. What? Let me take you, when the next time they releasing Jordans and you standing in the line next to your kid next time because they're buying low and they're selling high. Let's keep it real. When you go into the grocery store and you buy your groceries, you're not buying the groceries at freaking cost. The retailer is selling, the grocer bought them at cost. They bought them wholesale and they're selling you the groceries at retail price. They bought low and they're selling to you high. It's in every fabric. Why are you not doing this in crypto? Why are you not understanding how this works? Buy low, sell high. You also need to buy major dips. That's number 2 up over here. Who's paying attention? Buy major dips. I didn't say every dip. I said major dips. For those of you who are in the military, if you ain't saluting a dip, it ain't major. You got them captains and them lieutenants and you got the major. If you ain't looking at the dip in the market and you ain't saluting that shit, it ain't major. Let me show you what a major, let me show you what a major dip looks like. Oh my gosh. Y'all don't understand it? Let me explain it to you. Y'all ain't saluting y'all dips. Let me show you how to salute a dip. Okay? If you got a market, and I'm talking about Bitcoin here, and it is moving sideways for 2 months, explain to you. Let me explain it. Look, if you got Bitcoin here and it is moving sideways here for 70 days, you see that? It moves sideways for 70 days. And this was the FTX crash. When this thing crashed down, boom, that is a major dip. It was traveling sideways for 70 days. That's a major dip. You salute that. You say, sir, yes, sir, and ma'am, no, ma'am. This is what you salute. That's a major dip. Because when you go here and it is traveling sideways again, when this thing breaks out to the upside, oh my God, you'll be wishing that you bought the major dip. Look at this. Some of the people that's on this live have been watching me and we bought this major dip. For 60 days, we was dollar cost averaging into crypto. This breakout is making people on my live richer than they ever been before. That's a fact. You can ask them. They're on this live. Trust me when I tell you that. So when I say buy major dips, if you ain't saluting that shit, don't do it. Average bear market length is 289 days or 9.6 months. Average bull market is 970 days or 2.7 years. Why do you need to know that? Because some of y'all, again, you bought your crypto in 2021. And when the market started falling on you, you started selling your crypto off because you thought that crypto doesn't work. No, you just didn't know how to do crypto. You bought your crypto in November 2021, October. You was all up in there in September. You was telling everybody come to your Halloween party. You had 3 fried turkeys that you ordered, told everybody come to Thanksgiving. You even bought people Christmas presents because you wanted to be Santa Claus. You thought you was going to be rich, but you was buying the top of a freaking bull market. And then when the market started correcting on you, you didn't realize that that was going to be going for an average of about 9.6 months. Newsflash, we was down here in that bear market for sure for over a year, but you would have known that and you would have been selling your crypto. You would have realized that that was what's called unrealized losses. You would have realized you was in a bear market and you had to put your seatbelt on because that was going to be a long damn ride, about a year, okay? Now we're actually trying to come out of the bear market. Newsflash, we'll be coming out of this thing. The bull market is not till 2025 because the bull market lasts about 2.7 years when it starts. Once you come out of a bear market, it takes about 2.7 years to get up to that bull. Once you come out of a bear market, it takes about 2.7 years to get up to that bull. Once you start coming out of a bear market, it takes about 2.7 years to get to that bull. Who's paying attention? This is serious business right here. Bitcoin drops an average of 30 to 75% in a freaking bear market. No, it doesn't, bro. You're just making stuff up. Sure, it does. This is Bitcoin, isn't it? Yes. That was the all-time high, right? Yes. Well, let's go here and let's grab this. If this was the all-time high, and it was about $68,000 there, well, we're trading right here, right? That is 65%. That is 65.9% is where it is right now. But newsflash, it has been as low as 15,000. That was a 77.35% drop. Newsflash, my ebook is either the truth or it's the truth, because it ain't no wrong. Bitcoin drops an average of 30 to 75%. I literally just showed you that. Thumbs up for that information. Altcoins drop an average of 80 to 90% in a bear market. The biggest altcoin, if you still want to call it that, is Ethereum. Ethereum is a whole new generation Web 2.0, 3.0, 5.0. This is a whole internet by itself. But we're going to still call it an altcoin because that's what it is. Anything that is not Bitcoin is called an alternative coin or an altcoin. It is alternative to the Bitcoin. Facts. That's the number one here. Well, that was the all-time high for Ethereum. Is that true? Yes. So let's go ahead and let's chart that. If that's the all-time high right there, and I got it, bam, and this is where we're sitting at right here, that's a 65% drop. But wait a minute, it has been as low as $800 and some. Damn, that's 81.85% drop on the number one altcoin in the world. When I tell you altcoins drop an average of 80 to 90% in the bear market, you might want to believe me. I literally can go here now and click on the top 100 digital assets, wait for it, line them up and filter them by what is still down for the year. And I'm telling you, out of the top 100 cryptos, they're still down 70, 80%. And the market is starting to pump and they're still down 70, 80%. Axie Infinity, the Sandbox, Near Protocol, Solana, Avalanche, Filecoin, Decentraland, Engine Coin, Internet of Things, Internet Computer, ApeCoin, Phantom. This stuff is still down 70, 80, 90%, yo. And these are the top 100 cryptos. So believe me when I tell you, altcoins drop an average of 80 to 90% in the bear market. Thumbs up on that one. Wealth is built buying at the end of a bear market. You do not buy big green candles at the top of a bull market. That's not where you get rich. You don't have to believe me. You literally can go over here to Google, and please, I want you to put it in for your own, right? For your own comfort. Put in millionaires made in a bear market. Just read the news. Hell, read the titles. How millionaires invest during a bear market. Why most millionaires are made in a freaking bear market. Bear markets are where millionaires are made. I can keep going. Y'all realize that, right? I'm telling you now, you don't get to be a millionaire buying crypto at the top of a 4-year cycle. You become a millionaire by buying crypto at the bottom of a bear market. For those who have been watching me, we was buying a shitload of crypto in 2022. We're accumulating crypto in 2023, and we will sell it at a very high price to people coming in the market in 2025, because that's how it works. Back to my first thing up here, buy low and sell high. Who's paying attention, right? Crypto market cycles approximately 4 years. Well, I'm sure everybody knows how to count. Year 1 is always your bear market. Year 2, accumulation year. Year 3, Bitcoin halving cycle. Year 4, Bitcoin blow off top, and that's the bull run. Newsflash, the bull run is on its way. We are not in 2022 no more. That was year 1, bear market. We're coming out of that bear market. We're in the accumulation year. Year 3 will be the Bitcoin halving cycle. Year 4 will be that parabolic blow off top. This is when people buy Lamborghinis. That'll be 2025 when they're stunting on you with Balenciaga shirts and red bottom shoes and vacation homes. Y'all shut y'all whole social media account down because you don't want to see them, because they was buying crypto in 2022 and accumulating it in 2023. And you hate them right now. That's going to happen, 2025. Some people getting a taste of it right now, licking their chops, because they was dollar cost averaging for 60 days down at that bottom part of the market. And now the market is shooting up a little bit for them. And they already licking their chops like, damn, this is crazy. You ain't seen nothing yet. We ain't in no bull market. Wait till you see a bull market. It'll literally make the hair on the back of your neck stand up. You go to your barbershop and they try to get some water, slick it down or something like that, because it just keeps standing up like alfalfa. Could you please do something with this hair before you come to my barbershop? I can't do it, bro. I'm in crypto and I'm winning, player. Do you need me to go to another barbershop? Just pull the scissors out or something. Do like they did in Coming to America. You know what I'm saying? Pull the scissors out and cut the ponytail. That'd be $10. It ain't nothing but juices and berries anyway. That's all I'm trying to tell you. This ain't nothing but juices and berries. Yo, this ebook is crazy. This is why I got to go over this ebook. Some of y'all don't understand how powerful this information is. Let's see what else is in this thing. Oh my gosh, that'd be $10. You just cut that little ponytail off, man. What you doing with that little rat tail back there? Let's go to the next thing in this ebook. Crypto, lingo, and terms. Man, bro, I'm not gonna buy your ebook because some terms. What is the difference between altcoin, Bitcoin, blockchain, coins, cryptocurrency, decentralized finance, dApps, exchanges, gas fee, hodling, FOMO, and halving cycles, and all this market cap and mining and tokens and stuff? What is the difference between public keys and private keys and smart contracts, stablecoin? If you think that this is not important and you think I just stuck it in there because I was just trying to fill up the ebook so I can try to make sure that it's worth $10, you have lost your damn mind. Those are important to you. Let me explain it to you a different way. Can you imagine if you went to Vegas, you stepped off the plane and you got your shades on and you walk in like Ocean's 11, that dude was coming through the joint and you walking up in that joint and you sit down at the table and you got $1,000. You throw it on there, you talking shit to everybody. Everybody about to lose their money. Look at my man right here with the glasses on. You might as well take them glasses off, player. I'm reading everything. I ain't got to read your eyeballs to see what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? What's up, player? Give me some space. Give me some room up in here. Deal me in. I got 1,000 on it, all right? Everybody getting ready to get their money taken. Except for you never played poker before. You just started. You don't understand the lingo and terms of poker. Let me see how this game is going to go for you. They start dealing the cards, and then they start talking about flops and rivers. And you're like, wait, what's going on? I thought we was playing cards. Y'all talking about flops now and rivers? You know what I mean? I was at the Palms the other day. They got the rooftop called the Ghost Bar. They got a swimming pool. Tried to do a little half somersault. Belly flopped. But all these other flops and rivers, we playing cards. What's up? And everybody's looking at you strange. You're right? Oh, the game continues. The game continues. The guy next to you knocks on the table. And this is you right here. What's up, player? I mean, if you need my attention, just, reach over and whisper in my ear. Don't get too close, though. You know what I mean? But what's up? You don't got to knock on the table and make a scene. What's up? You got to ask me a question? And the man said, no, bro, I'm telling you, check. And you like, okay, I see what's going on here. Because I came to the table talking shit. Everybody hazing me right now. Check. I got you, man. I got a little money in my paper. You know, what you drinking? Check, please, for everybody. Everybody drinks on me. Check. This is going really bad for you. Now the dealer has to step in. Sir, the action is on you. And you look at your hand. Yeah, I'm going to fold this one, player. And immediately the dealer says, sir, pick cards up. What are you talking about? No, I'm saying I'm folding my hand. Sir, the action is on you. Small blinds, big blinds. You like, I'm telling you, I can see, I got 20/20. I'm wearing my glasses. I don't see it right here. You ask my man right there with the shades on. He probably can't see what the hell he's doing, but I'm telling you, I can't play this hand. This is some bullshit. I'm folded. Big blinds and small blinds. I can see, man. I can't play. This is so bad. Well, listen, it's the same thing in crypto. Some of y'all right now got thousands of dollars in crypto and you don't understand the lingo and the terms. You're going to end up like this guy who doesn't understand lingo and terms trying to play poker with $1,000. Some of y'all got thousands of dollars in crypto. You're going to get wrecked because you don't understand the basic lingo and terms of crypto. I have it in this ebook for a reason. Trust me when I tell you that. It is not a filler for my ebook. Read every last one of those. You gotta know that information. That was really good what I just gave you. I'm telling you, I can't play this right here. I don't know nothing about no small blinds and big blinds, but I can see. I got 20/20. What you ain't gonna be able to see is your damn profits in crypto because you don't understand the legal terms. I'm keeping it so real. Oh my gosh. People think this shit is basic and it ain't. It's the basic information that wins. Trust me. Trust me on one. Let's see what else we got up in here. Check it out. Look what else I got up in here. Crypto websites to bookmark. Look at how many I got. It's not just one or two, man. Look, it's several. Crypto websites to bookmark. I'm talking about websites like this one. Please, let me just show you this one by itself. I'm going to give it to you in case you don't buy my ebook. This one is called cryptobubbles.net. Oh, do not ignore what I'm showing you. Screenshot that for me, please. Cryptobubbles.net. You see, I'm looking at the top 100 cryptos right now. And see, you should be able to walk in and look at your computer and see what the top 100 cryptos are doing by the day, week, month, or year. More importantly, you should be able to look at the top 1,000 cryptos. You should be able to see what cryptos are doing the most on the exchanges. What if I wanted to see the cryptos that's making the most money on Coinbase? Just Coinbase. I can literally tell you that the graph is kicking in teeth on Coinbase right now, along with AXL and the Sandbox and BLZ and DNT. Did you know that? I know that because I can look at it like this. Not only can I look at it on Coinbase, but I can look at it on Binance, Gate.io, Bybit. Who's paying attention? That information right there is crazy. But then you could go here and click on favorites because this is my personal portfolio. You mean to tell me you can't walk up to your computer and for today see what's making you the most money? Oh my Lord, I like that stuff because when I go over here and I see that I made $37,000, $38,000 for the most part in the last 24 hours, I want to see what's making me the most money. And clearly I can see that it's Hello, Singularity DAO, which is a decentralized autonomous organization, Wilder World, and the Sandbox, and Veracity, Arweave, Chili's, right, is making me the most money in my portfolio. But what if I don't want to look at it like that, Calvin? Well, I could go here and do it like this. I can see what's making me the most money for the last hour. I literally can do it like that. What's costing me the most money in the last hour? Day, week, month, or year. I can actually click on this bubble and it'll give me some information right at my fingertips. It tells me the rank of this crypto, what the market cap is, the trading volume in the last 24 hours, and I can go here and see the high and the low for each one of these categories. That means if I want to see what it did in the last week, I can tell you that it was high at 0.12, which is almost 2 cents, and it's been as low as 0.008, which means a week ago, if you would have been in this project, you could have literally made a ridiculous amount of money. Just 1 week ago, it's up 140%. In the last week. I also can go in here and decide if I want to look at these things from an hourly standpoint. Let me look at these bubbles for the last hour. You see how they change? Look at the red now starting to pop up in there. What is happening in the last 15 minutes? Bro, you cannot. Yes. People are starting to take their profits out of Wilder World over the last 15 minutes. I can see that it's down damn near 6% in the last 15 minutes. Damn. What about the last 5 minutes, Calvin? Do these bubbles change? Yep. Fetch.ai is starting to take off. In the last 5 minutes, it's starting to pump. I can see this. If those of you who are trying to day trade, swing trade, or scalp the market, this is probably something important for you to be able to see this information. Did you know that I also can change this stuff and look at it by what? By performance size, market size, 24-hour volume. I can look at it by dominance, name, rank. I can even change the colors of this thing because I don't want to see all the green or red on some days. I like to go and be happy and don't want to see all that red stuff. You could change it to a neutral color so you don't feel so bad about your money being lost sometimes. Yeah, that's probably important. Do you see that this is important to you? Well, there's several other websites that I list that you should have in your portfolio. Now, why is that important? Because for continued education, if you're gonna do crypto, you gotta have what is called current event information. And it's gotta be up to speed. It cannot be stagnant. Let me tell you something, the difference between dynamic information and stagnant information. Another analogy here. Have you ever gone somewhere and you've been, you're on the bridge and you're like, what is that smell? What is that smell, bruh? You're like, oh yeah, that's the river. The river is what? And it's not moving. It's stagnant. The water, the body of water is stagnant. Slush, right? Everything around it is dead. It stinks. You can smell it a mile away. The trees that used to have life are all stuck in the middle now. Zero leaves, hollowed out. Everything around it is dead because the water is stagnant. Mosquito infestations. That's serious. But have you ever seen a body of water that is constantly moving? That means dynamic movement. Oh, sure. People like to fish in that. Fish be jumping all out the water. People be canoeing and stuff with their families and stuff. People sitting on the side of the bank with s'mores and graham crackers and shit and tents. Am I right? Everything around it is green. The air, this is a different type of air right here. Right? Because the water is constantly moving. If you don't get constant information into your brain about these crypto cycles and this information when it comes to digital assets, you will lose. because it cannot be stagnant. Everything around your crypto portfolio will start to stink. People start running up on you, but you can't be making money in crypto. I can smell this. Bro, this is horrible. Your finances is trash. But people like me, nah. People come around me, they be, you smell like money. You damn right I do. You damn right. I'm constantly acquiring information when it comes to these digital assets. I definitely smell like money. Do I look like money? Because I definitely smell like that shit. This is no joke. These websites that I point you to is going to put you in the right direction for dynamic information on a daily basis. That means permanent information. Okay. Am I right? Heck yeah. This ebook ain't looking so basic. How is it? It's $10. Why are you not getting... It's $10 ebook. Look at this one right here. Check it out. Check. Let me flip my camera around and show you this. 6 common crypto mistakes. 6 common crypto mistakes that most people make when it comes to crypto that will absolutely take their crypto portfolio to zero. Number 1 is not taking profits. You see that? Number 1, not taking profits. This ebook, if you want this ebook, you can get it. Go up there and see where it's the 252,000 likes. Go up there, click that. The link is up there. You can go in and see the link. Let me show you why not taking profits is amateur night at the Apollo. I'm literally going to show you one of my assets. And I'm going to show you how I'm going to take profits from it. Can you imagine if you're in crypto and you're going up against somebody like me and you don't know when to pull your profits out of crypto? I am going to absolutely wreck you in the market. I'm not trying to do this on purpose for you because I want you to win, but I am trying to light a fire up under your ass. I'm telling you, I'm about to show you something right now that if you don't listen to me, you will not make as much money as people like me. That's a fact. That's 100% fact, okay? It's all facts, no printer. I'm looking in my office. There's 0 printers in here. All facts up in here. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Not taking profits is absolutely going to crush you in this market. People get left holding the bag. Let me go over here and look at this portfolio in front of everybody, right? Let me see it. I'm logged into my portfolio here. You notice me, look, there's my logo, and you see the logo on my wall over there. So you know I'm logged into my portfolio. I don't believe it. $581,000 in the portfolio, yes. In the last 7 days, in the last 30 days, this portfolio has been rocking. Refresh it, because that might be a screenshot. Here's the refresh. No, it's still there. Okay, so $581,000. Now I'm gonna take one of my positions here, which is VeChain, and I own 1 million VeChain. You see that? I own over 1 million VeChain. When am I gonna take profits on VeChain? Well, let me explain it to you. Here, you can see that I have 4 columns here. Who's paying attention? There's 4 columns: conservative, middle, bullish, and millionaire column. Watch this. I know how many coins I have in this project. I know when I started buying it. I started buying VeChain at 12 cents. As the market fell down, I continued to dollar cost average in. My average price for VeChain is 3 cents. I know the future price of VeChain. VeChain can do $1 in the next bull cycle of 2025. So I have that there. How do you know that it can do $1? Because I know how to chart. And that means if I pull up VeChain here, and I am pulling it up in front of your face so you can see it, I know that VeChain can do $1 because I know how to draw up Fibonacci's for this particular asset. Trust me when I tell you that. So I have it categorized up under these 4 categories. I'm gonna show you when I'm gonna take profits. This is a trade columns right here. That means how many I'm gonna be selling into the market. Wait till I click on that and show it to you. This leaves the balance after I trade those coins, and this tells me my profits. This is how you do crypto like a boss. Everybody on this live should know when they're gonna take profits on their projects. Watch this. If I go here, you can see at 75 cents, I'm taking out 10%. I have 1 million VeChain at 75 cents. I'm selling off 100,000 of those. That's 10%. You see that? That is going to leave 900,000 in the market, and I'm locking up $75,000. Is that true? Yes, it is. Because if you take this many coins and I'm selling them back at 75 cents a piece, that is $75,000. Who's paying attention? Now the market continues to heat up. I've already took profits and the market continues to go up. I am now starting to take profits as it goes up. This is crypto like a boss. Notice that a couple cents later, I am not waiting for it to hit $1. At 82 cents, I'm deciding to take out 75% of my portfolio. Out of 902,000 left in the market, I'm selling off 75%. That's 677,000. That means I'm leaving 225 in the market for a bullish market, and I'm locking up 555. Why is this important? Because if you look at these two columns right here, I'm locking up $630,000, and we're nowhere near $1 yet. Why am I doing that? Because what happens if COVID-20 happens? What happens if Russia wants all the smoke and they start saying that they want a war with the US and the markets crash down? I wouldn't care. I've locked up $630,000. I do not care. If you want to do crypto like a boss, you have to get good at taking profits on the way up, and you must know exactly when you are going to do that. If the market remains bullish, I'll wait 8 cents later and I'll take out some more profits. I'll sell 50% of my bag that was left in the market. That means 112,000 getting sold, and I'm picking up another 100,000. Now, at this particular point, I've locked up 732,000. Calvin, what if it tops out right there? If VeChain doesn't go any higher, great. I'll leave 112,000 in the market for the bull market of 2029. And I don't care. I've locked up $732,000. I'm good with that. I will not try to time the top of the market, because no one can time the top of the market. No one can time the top of the market. No one can time the bottom of a market. If you want to do crypto like a boss, you have to get good at taking profits on the way up. You have to pull chunks out of the market on the way up. Newsflash, if you don't have a crypto power profit spreadsheet like this one, guess what? I make those. This one is one that I use to manage millions of dollars. Notice that in this particular portfolio, I am going here and telling you, if you look at all of the projects here, right, I am locking up $2.1 million. That's leaving money on the table, by the way. You know that. And over here in this column, I'm locking up an additional $1.7 million. Some of y'all saying, bruh, stop the cap. You ain't making millions of dollars until you see me click on charts here. Forget this money up here, this $500,000. If you click on charts and I slide down here, this is gonna start populating here in a second. And oh Lord, what is that? There's 2 commas there, I promise you. There's the first comma, there's your second comma. That means this is $2.4 million. Believe me when I tell you, I am going to pull these profits out. Make no mistake about it. Now, if you want to know where these crypto power profit spreadsheets are, you can just go right here or not. Whatever you do with this information is totally up to you. But if you want these spreadsheets and you want to win like a boss, powerofpublish.co. I would screenshot this or I would write it down, because my crypto power profit spreadsheets are here and they come with the videos. These are done for you spreadsheets with videos to help maximize crypto profits. They're custom, that means bespoke spreadsheets that help crypto investors lock in huge gains, when to pull their profits, how to actually recognize what are the cryptos they should be in that's gonna give them the most profits, all kind of stuff. These 4 spreadsheets are nothing to play with. Make no mistake about that. Now let's get back to business here. Going back over here, and let's finish where we were at. 6 common crypto mistakes. That was number 1. Imagine there's 5 more that will absolutely trash your crypto portfolio if you don't understand what they are. Do you think you should pay attention to this ebook? Here's number 9. 3 crypto tips to remember. Basic tax information. You know what I'm talking about. Taxes, 10 to 37%, 0 to 20% taxes. Some of y'all don't know how that works, so I'm just gonna give you a heads up. If you are constantly taking and moving your crypto around, first of all, you are doing too much. Stop moving your crypto around. All those transaction fees and those little bitty profits you taking in a freaking bear market, them little bitty profits, you're gonna owe 37% taxes on that. Doesn't look good to take $100 profit when you owe the government $37, because that is a short-term capital gains tax. If you take your profits less than a year, short-term capital gains tax, that's 37% taxes. You want to reduce those taxes? Wait for after a year. Those are called long-term capital gains tax. And that's going to be somewhere between 0 and 20%, depending on how you're setting up. Right. That's just basic tax information that I have in that ebook. Oh, and KYC is here, and you just saw my KYC and why it's important. KYC can restrict And that's know your customer or know your client. It can restrict how you buy, sell, or trade, especially how you withdraw your crypto. And make no mistake about it, I don't like having restrictions when it comes to withdrawing my crypto, right? You wouldn't want that type of smoke if you want to withdraw some serious crypto out. $2.4 million, you don't want them type of problems. I wouldn't. So maybe you understand what KYC is. Dollar cost averaging into the market, DCAing into the market. That means you don't take all your money and just go dumping it all into the market at one time. That's ridiculous. Why don't you dollar cost average into the market? Take a little bit this week, put it in the market. Take a little bit in this week, put it in the market. See if the market is up or down. Doesn't matter. You're not trying to buy or sell, trade crypto like that every single day. You're not some, trading savant. You should be a macro investor. Just DCA into the market. You'll make more money than you ever dreamed about just dollar cost averaging into the market. You don't know what these markets are going to do. You haven't really been trading the markets for 3-4 years. You don't know what VWAPs are. You don't know what ABC corrections to the upside, Elliott wave theories, support, resistance, Gaussian channels. You don't know all that stuff. So why are you trying to trade crypto? It's ridiculous. Stop that. Dollar cost averages. The DCA into the market. Just DCA into the market. That's all. Somebody said, don't pay taxes. You're going to go to jail, okay? Because if you're buying crypto, newsflash, the government, every government knows where these cryptos are doing. You can't hide from them. They're all registered. These crypto exchanges are registered with your governments. So if you think that you are about to avoid taxes, I'm letting you know right now, 3 hots in the cot. That's where you going. Now, if you want to avoid taxes a different way, notice I said avoid and not pay. There's a difference between not paying taxes and avoiding taxes. 2 different things. Let me help you out with one. Not go deep into one. I'm just going to bless you right now. Maybe you trade your crypto inside of an IRA like this. I trust capital. Don't say I didn't do anything for you. This is not in my ebook. I'm just showing you love. I trust capital. Did you know that you can buy, sell, and trade crypto and precious metals with tax advantaged IRAs? Let me slide down here and see if I can make it a little bit better for you. Okay? Tax advantages. Self trades are tax free in an IRA. You're welcome, by the way. I'm just going to be done with you on that one. If you want to do tax the right way, meaning avoid them and not go to jail by not paying them, you 3 hots in the cot, different information. People like me, we move different. We have different pieces of information. We're going to borrow against our digital assets most of the time. We ain't going to sell them. We're going to borrow against them, creating a debt, because debt is not taxable. Did you hear what I said? Well, if you got $2 million worth of crypto, are you going to sell that crypto and do it? No, I'll probably just borrow against it because it's an appreciating asset. That means I can go and borrow $1 million from a bank against my $2 million appreciating asset. Are you going to pay taxes on that $1 million? Hell no, because that's a debt. That's leverage, and that's not taxable. What are you going to do with that $1 million? I don't know. Go buy some real estate, maybe go buy a quadruplex and rent it out. It's 4 units there, $2,000 a piece. That's $8,000 a month cash flow. Now I have 2 appreciating assets and $8,000 in cash flow. I go buy what the hell I want to with $8,000 because $8,333.33 a month is $100,000 a year. Cash, tax free. But I'm not an accountant. You know what I mean? I'm not a tax attorney. So maybe I'm making that up. We move different out here. Information is different. That's the ebook. Did y'all see everything that is in that ebook? It is no joke. If you want to know how to get that one and the other one that comes with it, this is how you do so. First of all, let me pause for a second because I want to make sure that I help my audience out. People that's on here, they've been locked in. I'm going to show you a magic trick real quick. I'm not that good at magic, but I'm going to show you a magic trick. Watch what happens when I click this red button on this remote. It's really magic. This is impressive. Trust me. Watch this. You ready? Let's count to 3 first. Let's count down from 3. 3, 2, 1. You gotta practice it. Maybe I was supposed to count From 1 to 3 and not 3 to 1. Let's try again. 1, 2, 3. You know what? I know what it is. I'm not Will Smith. This is not Men in Black. I can't push a button on a damn control and flash, a light pops up and erase everything that I just gave to you. You think I don't know you wasn't screenshotting? You think I didn't think that you turned on your recording device on your phone and got on it? You don't have to buy the ebook. You can take all that information I gave you and you can move freely. This is social media. Come on, guys. I don't have to lock you in. You don't have to buy my ebook. That information is yours forever. You can literally leave the live right now and allow me to bless you. You have zero commitments to me now. You see what I just did there? That information is free. It's yours forever. No flashes of light. I'm not Will Smith. For those of you who want to stay, I'm going to be answering some questions after this for sure. And I'm going to present you the opportunity to buy my ebooks so that you can have the high quality version on your phone, and any other computing device that you have. That means you'll have my intellectual property with you 90% of the time, because that's how long you have your phone with you, 90% of the time. Is that true? Yes. But Calvin, do you print it though? Because I want the printed version. I don't want no digital version or whatever. Why? Why would I print it when I can go here? Well, you got to print it because you see, I'm trying to. My eyes is bad, and I'm like, what? If I click on this, can I just blow this up? How bad are your eyes? Let me go back here. Can you still see that that's an O? Let me go back a little bit further. Is it still an O from here? Hell yes, it is. This is a PDF. You can blow it up to about 800% with zero degradation. What are you talking about? That means on your phone, you can also pinch the zoom in on this. What are we talking about here? This is insane. We're not going to be printing these books, wasting and killing off trees. It's digital. I'm a digital marketer. It goes on your phone immediately. Stop playing. All right. Let's show you how to get these things right here, because I'm just addressing some of these questions up in here. You gonna print it out for me? I am not gonna print it out for you. But newsflash, because it is a PDF, you can actually print it out at your house. Do you have a printer? Calvin, I don't have a printer. Do you have FedEx Kinko's in your city? They got printers over there. Take this and let them print it out for you. Congratulations, you won. Let's flip the camera around here. This is how you get these ebooks. Trust me when I tell you this. It's insane. This is the link. That's the link right there. Powerofpub.com, man. That's where my ebooks are. Powerofpub.com. It's 2 of them. Notice I said ebooks. That's plural. We just went over this one. 100%. This ebook is the shit. Period. End of discussion. But what about this one? I don't know about this one, bro. I know you just went over that, but I don't know what this is. Let me help you out what this one is. Look what it says on the title. 7 proven steps to 6-figure affiliate marketing. Last time I checked, 6 figures is $100,000. Let me make sure, because I'm not that good at math. Let me just make sure here. Let me see if it's 100. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, that's $100,000 when you do my 6 figures. Let me divide that by 12 months. That's about $8,333.33 a month. Let me make it big so people can see it. If you know somebody that makes 6 figures, this is what they're doing on average on a monthly basis. That's a lot of money is what I'm trying to tell you. My ebook, this one, shows you how to take this type of money and get it passively from your house with a cell phone and a freaking computer. Do you know how much more crypto you can earn and make, right? When you have this type of money to put inside of it. Crypto like a boss. Calvin, I don't believe you. There's no way there's 7 proven steps to 6-figure marketing. You probably don't even make 6 figures with affiliate marketing. And I heard that this is a Ponzi scheme anyway. No, it is not. Who told you that? Let me slide over here and see something here. Anybody ever heard of Walmart? They have an affiliate program. Imagine that. You can earn commissions by becoming a Walmart affiliate. That means you can promote anything that Walmart has on their online store. Anything. Anybody ever heard of Target? Target, 8% when you promote your favorite Target finds with their partners program. Damn, Target has an affiliate program. Anybody ever heard of this little bitty company right here, Amazon? They have an associate program. It's called Amazon Affiliate Marketing Program. You can promote anything that Amazon sells on their online store. Why is that important? Because most of y'all are on those top 3 retailers all the time. Those are Fortune 100 companies. 100%. That's a fact. Those are Fortune 100 companies, and they have affiliate marketing programs. So who told you that affiliate marketing is a Ponzi scheme? Who told you it was like network marketing? It is not. This is the most legitimate business model you can possibly find from your house that you can do with a cell phone and a freaking computer. 7 proven steps to get to $100,000. That's what 6 figures is. Now, Calvin, you proved to me that affiliate marketing is legit, but what you haven't proved, got you in front of everybody, is that you know how to do affiliate marketing. You're absolutely right. I have not proved that to you. So possibly I should probably go in here and show you that I do know how to do affiliate marketing. Let's log in and make sure that I'm not doing this with no screenshots. We're going to log into this account. This is Legendary Marketer, which is in my ebook, by the way. And I'm literally going here and I'm clicking on affiliate. And I'm going to click over here where it says commissions. That's probably important. And let's slide down here and let's look. There are some dates right here. What are those dates? Well, today is the 7th, which means this was Friday. And if you look at your calendar, I promise you, every date on here is a Friday. Notice that this was last Friday, and this was every Friday before it for the last 2.5 years. That means I am earning commissions with affiliate marketing every single week for the last 2.5 years. Bro, you're just showing us a bunch of dates. It doesn't mean you're making any money. You're right. The money is on this side. If these are weekly payouts, and those payouts look like this, let's do some quick math here. 10, and I'm rounding up here or down. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. And because that was low, that's 100 grand right there, isn't it? Yes, it is. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That is how much money? Well, that's about 30. That'd be 45. That's $60,000 right there. And that was 1 month, isn't it? Every single week, these commissions come out. Please believe that when I tell you. This is hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of commissions. No, it's not, bro. It's not 100,000. Your math is off until I actually scroll up here and show you. I mean what I say. It is $729,000 worth of commissions. Do you think that I know what I'm talking about when I tell you there's 7 proven steps to earning 6 figures? That means $100,000 from your house with one of these. A cell phone, and a computer. Do you believe me when I tell you that I'm the author of this ebook and I know what I'm talking about? If you're trying to make money online, newsflash. If you're trying to generate passive income from your house, nobody can actually fire you. You don't got to go check in and clock in. Have more time freedom. That means cultivate the relationships you have in your life. Some of y'all already make 6 figures, but you're broke in time. You want your time back. That's the most important part to you. Quit your 9 to 5 just over broke. That is an acronym and is a real. Somebody else is controlling your tools, time, and talent. You have it just over broke. Make money while you sleep. I promise you, the internet doesn't go to sleep. My TV you could turn off, but you can't turn off the internet. That means Pinterest, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Facebook. None of those go to sleep. That means you will be making money when you sleep. Learn how to create content on those platforms. People will consume that content. You point them to an affiliate link. You are making passive income from your house when you sleep. I promise you that. These bullet points are no joke. We just went over this crypto book, didn't we? Learn how to navigate crypto like a boss. Notice that I'm covering this up. I could have said learn how to navigate, right? Crypto, but I said like a boss. Because crypto like a boss is different from somebody just telling you they know how to do crypto. Show me a lot of people that's on this TikTok joint that could go here and show you proof or receipts. You say here's what I did in a week. Well, I could click on this. I showed you this website. Here's what I did in a week. This is my portfolio. I can see AGIX and SDAO and Hello and all these big bubbles is making a lot of money. That means that this number should be a lot higher, right? Since we're talking about weekly, those numbers are higher than the daily. So let's see if that's true or not. Maybe I'm making it up. 1 week, I don't know. Nope, it's true. It's true. What about for the month? These numbers are going to be bigger for the month. Look at the numbers change for the month. Aren't those bigger numbers? Yes. That means this should probably be big for the last 30 days. Is that true? Yeah, probably so. Oh, yeah, it's true. These numbers are no joke. That means these numbers right here are no joke. Crypto like a boss. Crypto like a boss. Secret crypto portfolio techniques, how to protect your crypto, how to create passive income with your crypto, avoiding crashes, 9 tips you must know, how to avoid 6 crucial mistakes. Did I not show y'all what's in this ebook? Didn't I give you examples of how dope it is? Yes, I did. If you click on either one of these blue buttons, big blue buttons, click on one. I dare you. It says, yes, I'm ready. It gets you right over here to the checkout. Both of the books are here. If you want them both, that is a combo. Most people buy the combo. I know that because it tells me that most people buy the combo. I had to make $25 for the combo. That's it. There you go. That's it, sirs and ma'ams. What about if I want them individually? $15 or $10 if you want them individually. That's it, bruh? Yeah. Or you can go and spend Chipotle chicken bowl with extra queso for $10. You could go buy a carton of eggs for $7 and maybe your ass can get a candy bar. What you do with your $10 is up to you. You can make other people rich or you can invest in yourself and learn some high income level skills that will take your financial trajectory this way. Period. End of discussion. What you do with that information is up to you. There's the link, powerofpub.com. I will screenshot this or I will write it down. These ebooks are no joke. I go live every day. I stand behind every word I put in those ebooks. Period. That means I am not trying to take your money and run away with it. Calvin, speaking of money, can I buy your crypto ebooks with crypto? No, you cannot. If you believe in crypto so much, bro, then why are you not accepting crypto payments? You see, I knew you was shady. I knew this guy was shady. You want to know why I don't take your crypto payments for my ebook? Let me explain it to you a way that you will respect me as an entrepreneur, a true entrepreneur. Let me go here and show you something. Right now, Bitcoin is trading at what? $20-some thousand. Did you know that Bitcoin is going to go to 100,000? It will eventually go to 250, 500. It will eventually hit $1 million. Well, let's go here and see what would happen if I take your crypto, okay? I accept Bitcoin. Let's see. Right now, my books are $25 for both of them. Say if you wanted both. Great. You paid me $25 worth of Bitcoin. That means you would have paid me 0.0011 because Bitcoin is trading at this price right here. This is how much Bitcoin you would have paid me for buying both of my ebooks because that's $25 worth. Doesn't seem like much of nothing now, does it? Let me just put it over here on the calculator. This is how much you paid me. Well, what do you think is going to happen when Bitcoin hits $100,000? That ebook costs you $110 now. It didn't cost you $25. Who's paying attention? When it hits half a million, that is gonna cost you that, isn't it? Who's paying attention? Y'all see what I'm doing here? That means when it hits $1 million, that ebook would have cost you $1,100. I am not gonna take your crypto away from you. I know that that is an appreciating asset. You know what I will take from you? With pride and excitement, your fiat currency. Your fiat currency is inflationary. The government can print as much as that as they want to. That means y'all are still going to work trading in the same 40, 50, 60 hours for the same pay, but the government can go and print some money, throw it into the economy, and it literally devalues everything that you went to work for. You're working the same hours, but you don't have the same buying power with that fiat currency. So I'm going to get that shit out of your hand as fast as I can because I know that you're trading it for information that is going to make you rich. Many of you. I'm not going to take your crypto. I'm a different type of entrepreneur. I'm not taking your appreciating assets. I will take your depreciating your fiat currency. I'll take that away from you all day long. With excitement, by the way. For those of you who are buying things from people and all they want to do is accept crypto, they are robbing you. It is what it is. I'm going to just keep it 100 with you. I'm just keeping it real with you. For the people right now that are having you pay Bitcoin for their products or services, they are robbing you. You don't even know it. Well, it is what it is. I'm calling it out. Whoever it is what it is. Might as well tell you so you understand. That's an appreciating asset. It's not depreciating. Okay. Let me get a drink now. And let me answer questions. It's Q&A session time. If you're on this live right now, you should double tap the screen. Give the algorithm some love. Let them know we over here wrecking shop. We keeping it at one. Oh, we going ham. Somebody said, all right, here we go. Somebody said, Calvin, why not make an affiliate program for your ebooks? It's coming. That's coming. What else we got here? Calvin, why does the rainbow chart have BTC as high as 800,000 and the Fibonacci shows high of 250,000? That's not true. Here's the rainbow chart right here. I'm looking at it. Is this not the rainbow chart? Somebody's asking me about why does the rainbow chart have BTC as high as $800,000? Right? Y'all see that? They're talking about this. Over here, 7/16/2025, right? This is giving you the probability of what this thing can do. When you're talking about the Fibonacci's, we're not talking about a generic chart. I'm answering this question for this person. They're saying, man, it's got 800,000 over here. This is a generic chart. This is a Bitcoin chart with Fibonacci's that is on a logarithmic curve, but it's basic, meaning it's not pure uncut. This is stepped on. It's cut with baby powder. You want me to give you that pure uncut? Let me show it to you. And see if I go right here and I click on this, right? All my layouts, and I slide over here and I look at the logarithmic growth curve. Please believe this is not generic. This is my Bitcoin chart with Fibonacci's drawn out, custom, that means bespoke, on the logarithmic growth curve. That means I'm showing you exactly what Bitcoin can do on the top out. You see that? I can literally go here and draw this out and look at a real Fibonacci, okay? Not that fake stuff. I can look at a real Fibonacci. You see how that is the top? Look, that's the top right there. You see it? There's your bottom right there. And this Fibonacci goes all the way up. Look at my custom Fibonacci. Y'all ain't paying attention. My custom Fibonacci runs like the rainbow chart, but this is bespoke. It's uncut. It's not stepped on. You understand what I'm saying? This is that Denzel Washington Blue Magic. Notice that the linear Fibonacci runs right there at the top of my Fibonacci that is curved and bespoke. You see that? That means Bitcoin can run up here to $200 and some thousand at the top of that Fibonacci range. My shit is the truth. I'm the truth. That's the answer to your question. You hear what I mean? Woo, Calvin, you be serving that sauce. Keep telling people I know what I'm doing out here in these streets. I'm going to erase that linear Fibonacci because it doesn't belong on my growth curve. I'm gonna make sure that I don't say that because I don't want that. I like to keep my stuff clean. I like to keep my charts clean, boy. I'm talking about that church boy clean. Let me see what else we got here. Did I help you out, Crypto Paul? That was for you, brother. All right, Calvin, what's your opinion on BTC dropping around 16K? 50-50 chance right now that can happen. Okay, the market is very neutral. You need to see what's going to happen. Bitcoin is going to hit and run up on 25,000. That is the number that you want to pay attention to. No other number matters to you right now for Bitcoin. $25,000 is what matters to you for Bitcoin. You don't know that, bro. You ain't no, you know what I'm saying, Oracle. You don't have a crystal ball, sir. You just throwing numbers out there, and 25,000 sounds good because we're at 23,252. It does sound good. 25,000, very even number. I like it. It represents a quarter of anything, like $1 or, you know, yeah. But as 25,000 is a number for real. Notice that I have an orange dotted line that's sitting at about 25,000. That means I have an alert set inside of my trading view. And that is set for $25,191, and it is active. Why do I have that sitting here? And you know I know what I'm doing. Because I can tell you right now, this market, as it was falling down, look, Bitcoin, as it was falling down in the charts, and when it started falling down from November of 2021, it formed a bear flag right here. This bear flag had was called a swing high before it broke down. Then it created another bear flag and it had a swing high before it broke down. Do you see that? Bear flag, there was your swing high before it broke down. Bear flag, swing high right there before it broke down. Why am I showing you and harping on that? Because look at that number. That swing high from that last bear flag was literally sitting here at my orange dotted line. That means 25,000 and some change. You see that? There it is. 25,195. Look at where Bitcoin is right now. It is trying to get back up to that swing high from that last bear flag before all of this shit started happening. You know that, right? For those of you who don't understand that, I'm telling you that is what is happening right now. Okay? Why else do I know that 25,000 is a magic number for Bitcoin? Because I can go here and I can turn on my HTF liquidity pools. If you've never seen these, let me explain it to you. There's a bunch of lines here inside of my chart now. Look, let me turn it off so you can see them disappear. Bye-bye. Look what happens when I click this. Hello. This is money in the market. Yeah. That means the thicker you see these bars, the more money is in the market at that level. Well, if I was to zoom in on this, ladies and gentlemen, and I am, you can see that there's some thin bars down here and some very thick bars down here. You might want to be careful in the market right now because this is a lot of money that this can come rolling over to come get all of this money right here. That's a fact. But Calvin, what if it remains bullish? Well, if it remains bullish, you got a little bit of money going up here. That means around about, look, I'm going on these little lines, about 23,500. Here you got a little money at 23.7. You got a little money here at 24.2. You know what I mean? That's not a big jump. But then look up here. Look at what my orange bar is. Wow. Look at that big thick line up there. That's 25,000. You don't think that people like me who know how to chart, you don't think we can see that there's a lot of money there sitting at that swing high from that last bear market? I mean, that last bear flag right there. Of course we can see that. There's a lot of people who are stopped out, or there's a lot of people who have a lot of trades. They're longing Bitcoin and they're stopping it out right here, right? They're not shorting the market. Bitcoin would have to be up here to short it. They're longing Bitcoin and their longs are reaching $25,000. You want to know why they're longing it up here to $25,000? Because I have another chart right here. It is my 50-week moving average and my 200-week moving average for Bitcoin also. Look at where Bitcoin is right now, and we're looking at weekly candles. We have seen all that pump right there, and guess what? This red line represents the 200-week moving average. Bitcoin normally catches itself when it falls below the blue line, which is the 50-week moving average. Let me show it to you back here. You got to understand the history before you understand what is happening currently. This blue line is the 50-week moving average, ladies and gentlemen. Anytime you ever see Bitcoin above that 50-week moving average, you're going to see sparks flying in the market. You're going to make a lot of money if you ever see Bitcoin get above this 50-week moving average. It did so in 2018. That's true, right? Look what happened when it fell below the blue line. It came down here, came crashing, and it caught itself on the 200-week moving average. That's that red line. You see that? That happened in the bear market of 2018. I'm only speaking facts to you right now. You push back up above the 50-week moving average, more money being made in the market. Guess what? People thought that we were going to be in a bull market and then the COVID crash happened. You see this? March 2020. This is called a COVID crash. That is a black swan event. This was never supposed to happen. This was supposed to continue to ride up and just continue to go into it. But this happened. That's called a black swan event. Nobody knew that COVID was going to happen, so that crashed the market. But it responded very quickly. Notice that these candles did not fall below that red line, the 200-week moving average. Is that true? Yes. We pushed back up. People got rich. Make no mistake about that. A lot of people got rich. I'm raising my hand. I got rich. Now look what happened here. December of 2021. We fell below the 50-week moving average. I printed an orange circle for that. Look, we consolidated, tried to push back up to get bullish. We got rejected. I printed an orange circle and I told people, this second rejection right here is a problem. You're going to see the market come crashing down. People didn't believe me. Look what happened after that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 consecutive weeks of bearishness. We've never seen that. If you go on this chart, you cannot find 9 consecutive red candles on it anywhere. I don't care how far you go back. And I'm going all the way back here to 2015, 2013 and all. You cannot find 9 consecutive red candles ever in Bitcoin's history. It happened right here and it was unprecedented. And it continued. The bloodshed continued. Darth Vader was on the move. Look, my mans was showing up. He was chopping people's profits up. He was strangling people's finances. It was really bad. It kept going. And then you seen crypto, look, Bitcoin fell below the 200-week moving average. Oh my God, this has never happened in the history of Bitcoin. It stayed there 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, pretty much 6 weeks. Got up above it. People was like, woo, that was close. Came crashing right back down. Darth Vader wasn't finished with y'all yet. The stormtrooper showed up this time. And this time, he kept y'all up under this thing. You have been up under it ever since. He's been choking the shit out of people's finances. From here to where we are right now, let me just prove it to you. Look, from here, when it came crashing back down to where we are right now, it has been 175 days that Darth Vader and the Stormtrooper has been literally wrecking people's finances. They can't stand it. But Darth Vader ain't done. He's telling you, if you want me to let up, then you better call all your boys and help them get you back above this red line, which is a 200-week moving average. And that's the 50 right there. Look, they converge right here. Newsflash. Let me put my X right there, right? Is that a crosshair on it? Look over there. Look at the number. Damn. What number is that? $25,000. Do you understand that people like me know what we're talking about? Bitcoin has to come up here on the weekly. It has to test that 25,000. If it gets rejected, I still have my $12,000 to $14,000 Bitcoin down here. I ain't moving this red box until Bitcoin shows me something different. I'm on the dark side right now. If you're asking me, do I like the Jedis? I'm telling you, no. I'm rolling with your man Vader right here because he ain't playing. He ain't been playing for 200 and something days, going on 300 days. You might want to join the dark side right now because it's not a game. Next time I'm just come on this live for 5 minutes. That's all I'm gonna be doing. Because Darth Vader is not playing. $25,000 is the number. You better hope you can get past 25,000. Because if you don't, coming down. That's a fact. That's why there's a bunch of people who are longing Bitcoin right now, but they know better that the moves push that shit past 25 racks. That's why all that the money is up there. That big fat green line that I showed you, you think it's fat for a reason? Hell no. They know what I know. You know Vader is up there, right? Yeah. Yeah, the whole thing. All the cysts and all that, man. Yeah. Kyrie, yeah, what's his name? The boy that started with a K. Kyrie or Cairo, what his name? All them boys is over there at 25,000. Man, we don't want that smoke. We climbing all the chimneys except for the ones that reach up to 25,000. We don't want none of the smoke. The chimneys stop at 25,000 because you can climb them chimneys all you want to, but you don't want that type of smoke. Vader and them boys is waiting for you. Who believes me? Who believes me that I know what I'm talking about? It's not game. 25,000, that's the number that you need to be paying attention to. Or you can ignore what I just said because I'm not a financial advisor, right? Who am I? I'm just a middle-aged black man on TikTok trying to answer questions for people that are rocking with me. Let me see what else we got here. Right? That was for the person that's asking me, do I think Bitcoin dropping to 16K? 50% chance that it can do that. Well, let's see what happens at 25,000. I'll be live. When it happens, I'll go live and I'll tell you, I was like, it's happening. Let's see. Got all the way up to 24 or something and people got scared. The ladder ran out. I'm not making that up. Look right here. This candle right here, this one, this very one right here, the exact date was February the 2nd. Look what this red candle, look at that candle got up to. Look, got all the way up here to 24,233. People were scared to climb more. Now you got a bunch of people longing the market right now, and some of the people are stopping out right here at this wick. Look at that big fat green candle. Do you think that this is an accident? that people are stopping themselves out on their long for Bitcoin at that candle right there. They are not. Do you think it's an accident that people are stopping out at 25 grand after what I just showed you? Do you believe me when I tell you? I'm looking at this stuff. I read it like a poem. You walk up in here and I say, your finances could be in jeopardy if you go and FOMO into the market, thinking that we're in a bull market. It says here that it's a 50-50 chance. I would treat the market as neutral. I'm reading y'all palm right now. Let me get rid of this HTC liquidity. I like my charts to be clean, so I got to make sure I do that. Boy, who's paying attention? Who's listening? Who is paying attention? All right, let's see what else we got here. Yo, Calvin, what's your opinion? Oh, okay, I answered that question. What do you think of Citus? Citus Heroes? I love it. I have some Citus Heroes, because that's the project, Citus Heroes. I love Web3 gaming and metaverse. Web3 gaming and the metaverse is going to be huge in 2025's bull market. Look, huge, okay? I'm talking about Bigfoot, giraffe, like hippopotamus, huge. I can't think of nothing huge right now. Whales, okay? It's huge, right? Let's see what else we got here. Let me see if I can get some new questions going on here, because Citus coins went up, made a lot of profit on Citus. You ain't seen nothing yet. It's just the beginning. That's just the beginning, subtle. I call you subtle, but it's subtle. I don't know why I was saying the B. The B is silent. Subtle. Mystery. Somebody said next coin to pop off. Listen. Arbitrum. Don't say I didn't bless you with that. Don't say I never blessed you. Arbitrum. You want to know the next coin that's going to pop off? Arbitrum. There you go. There you go. Don't ask me where you can buy. Go do your research. Go find out. I answered your question, and I promise you I helped you out with that. Somebody said, what about VV and OMI? I love VV. The VV app is what you're talking about. And OMI, Ecomi, that's the whole thing. Ecomi, the OMI token, I have millions of them. Because I know what the VV app is, and I know what Ecomi, and I think it's going to do crazy numbers just based off of their partnership. Some of y'all don't know who the partnership is, so let me help you out. Ecomi Partners. This is an NFT type of project, okay? Let's see if it has an opportunity to be successful. Let's see. We're talking about Ecomi, the OMI tokens. Let me see, go here. I put in here Ecomi partnerships. Let me see. Whoa. DC Comics, Mario Brothers, Nintendo, Star Wars, Pac-Man, Lord of the Rings. Remember, this is an NFT platform, ladies and gentlemen. Zelda, The Hobbit, Marvel and their studios? Jesus. Game of Thrones? These are some of the most powerful and successful brands ever. Is that Warner Brothers? Is that Capcom, Street Fighter, Superman, Batman franchise? I'm going to stop right there. I'm stopping right there. I'm not going any further. I have millions of OMI tokens. That's what I think about the VV app. And yes, I have some NFTs inside of that VV app. I have the Ghostbusters truck. I have all the Fantastic Four. I have some Spider-Mans. I'm talking about some rares and some super rares. Yeah. The person that asked me about that knows exactly what I'm talking about. Like, damn, bruh. Really? Yes, really. Gala, can't wait. Gala Games is going to be a huge monster project. It has already been showing you what it can do inside of a bear market. Gala Games is going nuts. And it showed a lot of people what it can do by pumping up hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of percent. Show people what it could do. Gala Games, Gala Music, Gala Films. Think about what I just said. Metaverse is going to be huge. Web3 gaming is going to be huge. Gala is inside of that. Do you know how big movies and films are? Gala has Gala Films. Do you know how big music is? Spotify, Pandora, Apple Music. Gala has decentralized music streaming. Gala Music. Snoop Dogg released a whole album on Death Row Records on Gala Music. I'm gonna stop right there. By the way, just for shits and giggles, Snoop Dogg is gonna be a billionaire, and he's gonna be there probably by 2025 when the bull market pops off. Because Snoop Dogg is gonna become a billionaire because of crypto and Web3. You just say, bro, you don't even know Snoop Dogg like that. No, you'll be surprised who I know in the music industry. Right, Cardi? Right, Trina? Right, Candy Burris? Right, Lil Jon? Mary J. Blige, what do you think about that? Right, T.I. Jeezy? Faith Evans, is that right? Tiana, is that right, Tiana Taylor? B.O.B., is that right? Seven Streeter? Remy Ma, is that cool? What Trey Songz, Neo, y'all agree with that? Marsha? How about you? Kelly? What about that other Kelly? Anne-Marie, you good with that? Kim? Fantasia? Right? K. Michelle, you agree with that? Yes. Snoop Dogg is going to be a billionaire. It will become from Web3. You can write that down. Put it in your notes. So when you see it, you'll be like, where did I know this information? And you can always go back and say, you know what? That middle-aged black man on TikTok, his name was Calvin. He has a company called Power Publish. That's where it came from. Damn. Snoop D-O-double-G, billionaire. Okay, what else we got here? What do you think about the Jasmine coin? I mean, I like Jasmine, but I don't have any bags filled with Jasmine right now. Why though, bruh? Because I don't like it. It doesn't make me feel warm and fuzzy inside. I know what it's trying to do, security and for your data and all of that stuff or whatever. It doesn't tickle my fancy. I much rather put my stuff in other data protocols, and other utilitarian value type of projects like, Arweave or Happy, right? Or Ocean Protocol and stuff like that, Jasmine doesn't impress me enough, so I just, doesn't make me feel warm and fuzzy inside. But for those of you who want to put your money in Jasmine, I would say be careful. Be careful. It's not to say that it's a bad project. I just don't like it. My money's in better projects, in my personal opinion. That's why the markets are so dope. We all have personal opinions. And depending on what those opinions are, the market's going to be going up or down based off of those opinions. So, that's just how I feel about it. But I understand what it's trying to do. It plays a very important utilitarian value, data and making sure that it's safe and you can actually store and control your own data on the stuff. I like it. I like what it's doing. I do. Just don't own any of it. Do you have XCure coin? No, sir, I don't. The only coins that I have that start with an X is my X-Man group. Hey, if I was starting a superhero group and I needed to call it something with X's, it wouldn't start, this guy wouldn't be in the group, X-Cur. I'm not coming for you, sir. I'm just answering your question. Because my people that are going to start in my X group is going to be XDC, ISO 20022 compliant. XLM, ISO 20022 compliant. XRP, ISO 20022 compliant. XCAD, watch to earn. Who's paying attention? That guy's not gonna make it in the group. He ain't. We're not creating no costumes for him or nothing. My X-Men group is the truth. Did y'all hear what I just gave y'all? Oh, I'm also gonna throw XYO up in there for shits and giggles. All right, let me see what else we got up in here. What do you do? Somebody said, what do you do on these mini pumps? Take profit or let it ride? Oh no, I take profit. I take profit. I put $100 and some thousand in this market on the 21st, and so I have to take the profits. They're ignorant. I'm not making that up. Let's see if I'm telling the truth on this. Look, men lie, women lie, numbers don't lie. Somebody's asking me, do you take profits on these mini pumps, right? This is not a mini pump. This is a major pump, okay? And I didn't come in until the 21st because I don't chase big green candles. I wait for the market to cool off for a second and let me see if this thing, is it gonna consolidate right now? I don't chase big green candles. It doesn't make any sense to me. That's way too volatile. I'm very, very, very controlled, entrepreneur and investor. I can control my emotions. Let me prove it to you. Let me explain to you why. Look, Look at this date right here, the 21st. That's this second green candle right here. I put $100 and some thousand in on that candle and this second candle behind it. Say what? No, you didn't. No, I'm going to show it to you in a second. But I need to give you the reason why I didn't come in until there, right? Let me explain it to you. See if this makes sense, right? I told you guys that in this bearish, right, this macro bearish mode that we was in coming way back here in June, right, we formed a bear flag, came crashing out of that bear flag, right? You see that? And then once we did that, this was the swing high for that, $25,000, came crashing all the way down here and all of that stuff, right? This was the FTX crash. Now, why did I wait? Because look, after coming out of this bear flag, we consolidated for about 2 months right here, right? A lot of people was dollar cost averaging into crypto and they was excited. Then we start having this mini little pump. The question you asked me, do I put money and take profits on mini pumps? This is a mini pump. No, I did not take profits on that. And look what happened. The FTX crash happened. Nobody saw this happening. Nobody saw the FTX exchange crashing down and $10 billion leaving the market just like this. So if people was dollar cost averaging here for 2 months and the market started running up, they started seeing profits and a lot of people start putting more money in. They was like, oh man, it's getting ready to go pump, right? They start throwing a lot of money in there. And then the market crashed on them. Look what happened to the money that they put in there. That was an immediate drop right there of about 30% on their money. And that's 30% represent Bitcoin. On the altcoins, it was more like 50 and 60% drop like this on their money. And they was underwater here for 60 days. You see this? This area right here, they was underwater. That means unrealized losses for 60 days right here, right? I bought a bunch of crypto here. Ask my audience, they was rocking with me. We dollar cost averaged in here and bought a bunch of crypto. That means if the absolute bottom of Bitcoin was this candle right here, which was 15,000 and some change, we was able to buy crypto there and all of this other cheap crypto for 60 days. When we finally started pumping, and I knew we was gonna pump because I had this trend line here, there's your swing high, and this forms a trend line. We got rejection right there on it. And then we came down here and got rejected 2 more times. Rejection, rejection, you see it? Finally, we broke out of it right there. What date was that? That we broke out on the exact date of January the 4th. The market started pumping. I did not put money in this. That doesn't impress me. I don't chase green candles. I waited to see what the market was gonna do. How big is this pump gonna be? So it pumped up. And you notice that it stalled out. Look at this stall out right here. What happened? Why did it stall out in this area? Because that number there, $21,482, was a very emotional number. That was the high before the FTX crash. That means this was very emotional. When people started seeing this pump, when it got there at that 21,482, that means that they was at their break-even point again. They was underwater for 2 months and they got an opportunity to break even. So it stalled out right here. Rejection, rejection, rejection. I told my audience, I will not put any money in the market as long as we are in this blue area right here, because that is going to be up here at 19,500, which has been resistance so many times or support so many times. As long as we are in this blue box, I won't put any money in it. It has to break past this psychological number of 21,482 where before the FTX crash, and then I will wait for it to print a candle after that, and that's when I will come in the market. That means break through, print a candle after, and a confirmation candle after that, proving to me that it's past that psychological number, and that date was, look, the 21st and the 22nd. I put $150,000 in the market. I know that sounds crazy. You don't believe me, but men lie, women lie, but numbers don't lie. If you go here and you look at transactions in my portfolio and I click on all types, right? And this drops down and I click on buy and I click on apply and I go here and I put this on January the 21st to January the 22nd. It'll show you. This is not screenshots, right? It'll show you what I bought. Look, there's the 21st right there. Is it not? Look, 21st 3 a.m. in the morning, 350. You can whip a calculator out, but I'm telling you, it's over 100 and some thousand dollars, 150 something, 3,000, 2,800. I'm just gonna call that 3,000, 2,000, 1,500, 2,000. Let's just call that 3,000, 1,000, 1,000, 4,000, 1,500, 3,000, 2,000, 3,500. Let's call that 4 G's for Polygonmatic. Don't count the USD right there. H-bar, 4 G's. Don't count UST right there. None of that counts right there. Quant, I had 2 limit orders that filled quickly, and then I came back and manually bought some more quant. 85 of them for $12,400 for the most part, right? Bought some ETH, $3,500. Bought some LCX. You see where this is going, right? Mina and all of that. Why am I showing you all of this? Because this has been making me money. I'm in profits on all of that. So I have to take profits. You put $10,000 in Gala, right? $1,300 profit there, $7,000 in Viat, $7,000 profit. You got to take this profit. Look at the profits on this stuff, man. I'm in profit on it. I'm not talking about this. This is USDT. That doesn't count right there. I'm talking about $5,000 in AGIX, and that $5,000 going to $11,000 worth of profit, because that $5,000 is 16 grand value. You feel me? So yes, I'm taking profits. This is not a mini pump. This is a major pump. Look at it. And I didn't start coming into the market with $100 and some thousand until the 21st and the 22nd. I still made a shitload of money. Crypto is no joke. Listen, if you learn how to do this, if you read my ebooks and you learn how to do crypto, the basics, how are you losing? You don't have, I just literally showed everybody that I did not have to come in the market on the 4th to make a ridiculous amount of money. I still made a bunch of money. I came in weeks later after the market proved to me that it had passed a very psychological number. Calvin, you could have made more money if you would have came in on the 4th. I am a very disciplined investor. I don't chase big green candles because they're big and green. I come in the market when it makes sense, and I'm very disciplined. I'm showing everybody this. Stop thinking that you're too late. If you see something going, you start seeing it pump, don't think, oh my God, I got to go FOMOing in right now. Chill. Calm yourself. Learn how this stuff works. Learn how the market moves so you can be like, I don't got to FOMO in right now. Let me just see if this is a real run. And then if the market is going up and the trend is your friend, you say, oh yeah, it's definitely a bullish trend. Then you can jump on it. You might get you 2, 3x or something like that. But Calvin, I'm trying to get that 3, 4x. Well, once you become a macro investor, the bull market is 2025. This is just me scalping some of the market. You know, when you get 7,000, 10,000, 20,000 profit this here and there and this, that, you just scalp the market. You know, I'm going to take a little bit of profit on here. Right? For me, it's been hundreds of thousands of dollars. These cryptos are going nuts. The same ones that I put money in. It's ridiculous. So yeah, you take profits on that. Does everybody see what I'm talking about? I showed it to everybody. That means open honesty and complete transparency. Stop FOMOing into the market. Read my ebook so you understand what FOMOing is and stuff, and you don't do that. You get wrecked on that. Someone said, I will bet you 20K that Bitcoin don't go to 15K. Bro, you're asking me to gamble. That's stupid. See, this is. I'm about to teach you a lesson. I'm about to teach you a lesson right now. I'm literally about to teach you a lesson, because this is how people get wrecked in the market. I'll bet you $20,000 that Bitcoin doesn't go to 15,000. You think you said something with that. It shows me how much of an amateur you are when it comes to crypto. I'm gonna show you and everybody else on this live. That is an amateur bet. I don't make bets. I make calculated guesstimates, educated guesses on what the market is gonna do. I don't bet. Betting is dumb when it comes to crypto. That's how you get trashed in the market. Let me show you what I'm talking about. And I'm gonna let the artist decide who's gonna win it. I'm not gonna bet anything, and I'm gonna let the audience decide. My response to that is, you're throwing your money away, because you have a 50% chance that you're gonna lose it. Let me explain to you about what 50% looks like when it comes to investing. Okay, I'm gonna take you up in a plane, and I'm gonna show you five backpacks with parachutes. And I'm gonna say, there's a 50% chance that you get one that don't open. And then I'm gonna tell you go over there and pick one of the bags and jump out the plane. You see how that's not gonna be good for you? That's the same thing you're doing with your money if you're asking me to bet $20,000 that you bet it ain't gonna go to 15K. Let me show you. Amateur night at the Apollo. Bitcoin right now is trading at $23,269. You're betting me that it won't come down here $12,000 to $14,000. And notice, it's not 15. I have 12 to 14,000. Okay? You're betting me that it won't go down there. You don't know what the hell it's gonna do. Let me explain something to you in front of everybody so you can see how bosses move. You're trying to bet me that Bitcoin is not gonna come down here to this $12,000 to $14,000, and it is facing rejection right here. You're getting all hyped up and pumped up because somebody on YouTube told you that there's a golden cross coming here. Oh, I'm going in so you can understand that I'm not no rookie when it comes to this. This is called a golden cross on the daily. The 50 daily is crossing the 200 daily. This is called a golden cross. And you're getting excited because YouTubers have been pumping your head up and got you all gassed up because they've been telling you the golden cross is coming. And anytime you ever seen a golden cross, anytime you ever seen the 50 cross the 200, we've been bullish. Anytime you ever seen the 50 cross the 200, anytime you ever seen the 50 cross the 200, you've been bullish. So you got your head all pumped up right here. Let me zoom back in on it for you. Let me go over here and zoom in on it for you. Because we're having a golden cross, right? Let me explain something to you. Here's what they didn't explain to you, and you didn't listen to them. Maybe you didn't. On the weekly, we're also approaching a death cross, which has never happened in Bitcoin history. You have never seen the 50-week moving average cross the 200-week moving average. And that shit is showing you that it is about to happen right here at this $25,000 level. You're trying to put money and bet that we're not going to come down here to 12 to 14 grand, and you have no idea what is going to happen if this crosses. And it is going to cross. That 50 is going to come down here and cross that 200-week moving average. That's called a death cross, sir. You've never seen in the history of Bitcoin the 50-week moving average cross the 200-week moving average. You have no idea. You're about to put $20,000 up on something, and you have no idea what is going to happen to your money. I don't bet like that. That's stupidity. I am showing you that you have a major problem on your hands right here. But more importantly than that, let me also show you this. Okay? This is the Bitcoin chart. And this has never lied to me. This is a custom bespoke chart. You're trying to bet against people like me who have a custom bespoke chart that has never lied to them ever. This is us tracking the exponential moving average from the 20 through the 55. Notice that the 20 is yellow and the 55 is blue. Let me show you how potent this custom chart is. You will not find it in your basic indicators because I don't do basic. I do bespoke, so I know exactly what's going to happen with my money, and you're trying to bet against me. If you ever see me give you a green thumbs up like I did here in March of 2022, it is because this ribbon has gotten tangled up and that yellow crosses above that blue. You will be bullish. Ladies and gentlemen, if you ever see me give you a thumbs down like I did here April of last year, it is because there's an entanglement. The yellow 20 EMA is crossing below the 55 blue EMA, and you will be bearish. These ribbons separate after that. You will be bearish, and it has happened. You see that? Look at where we are right now, because some of y'all are not paying attention, and I'm going to make sure that I explain to this guy that his bet is going to be something that is going to get him wrecked. I gave a thumbs up right here in my audience, back here, January of this year. Thumbs up. You see my yellow 20 EMA cross over the 55. The ribbons separate. You are bullish, but be careful. You are out here thinking that we are in a bull market and we ain't gonna come down. You might want to be careful. This ribbon is starting to curve over, and I'm letting you know right now, the momentum is also starting to be lost. Look at this. You're seeing this ribbon curve over. Be careful. You have no idea what this is gonna do. You don't know if this ribbon is going to curve over like this and continue to crash down. You have somebody telling you, we're in a bull market. No, we are not. This thing is neutral, and you should treat it as such. Let me continue. This right here is the relative strength index. It's called the RSI. You see it right there, relative strength index. On the monthly, that means I'm not looking at daily charts. I'm not looking at weekly charts. I'm looking at a month worth of data on the relative strength index. Here's what you need to understand. In order to be in a bull market, look, I'm explaining it to you because this is in my ebook and you're trying to go against people that know what they're doing. Look at your last cycles. This was a cycle here. Bear market, accumulation year, Bitcoin halving cycle, bull market. Then the market starts back over. 4-year cycle. Bear market, right? Accumulation year. Bitcoin halving cycle, bull run. 2022, bearish for real. We're in accumulation year right now. 2024, Bitcoin halving cycle, bull run. Somebody's telling you we're 100% out of the bear market. Let me explain something to you. Look at this. We didn't come out of this bear market until this relative strength index literally count itself on this trend line, bounced off of it, and crashed past this moving average. Then we went into the bull market. This had to cross here. That's a fact. Look, when did we come out of this bear market? Same thing. Over here, past this trend line, you had to wait for the relative strength index to bounce off of this trend line, cross this moving average, then you went into a bull market. Look at where we are right now. Somebody is gassing you up. Somebody is gassing you up. This relative strength index had all of this momentum. Let me remind you. All of this momentum. Let me remind you. All of this momentum. And I'm telling you, I'm showing you my charts, and now I'm showing you on another chart. We're now starting to curve and move to what is called a plateau. We have lost that energy. We are now moving sideways. We're capitulating. Let me prove it to you this way. This right here. This is capitulation. This is sideways movement, right? This is, not capitulation, I should say consolidation. It's moving sideways. Doesn't look impressive because you're looking at this on the daily. But look what happens when I click the 4-hour candle. You can clearly see now this is moving sideways. Look what happens when I click the 15-minute candles. You definitely can see that this is moving sideways. Now I'm showing it to you on the macro. Please stop telling me we're in a bull market. You're ready to bet and you don't know if this is going to go here and come crashing back down. And you're ready to put 20 G's on it. I'm trying to save you. You're not going to bet me because I don't make foolish bets like that. This thing is a 50-50 and I don't put money on 50-50. I like my parachutes to be. Let me get this right. So I'm going to jump out this plane, right? And you got 5 chutes over there. Do all of them open? Yeah, Calvin. Okay, great. Right? Because at that point, you know what I mean? It's risk adversity. I'm taking the risk assessment that I know that I can jump out of this plane and maybe it doesn't open up, but all of those are working. Y'all tried all of those and they've been packed, right? Right? Everything good? Is there going to be somebody in the air in case mine don't open and they can come kind of dive down and get me? Okay, great. Now I'll jump out the plane. Risk adversity. I don't bet on dumbness. Trying to help people out here, man. They get cocky on this thing and they think that they're doing something. I bet you $20,000. First of all, $20,000 ain't even enough for me to bet. If I was going to bet, I'd have to put 100 racks on it. 20,000. I bet you $20,000. I probably would have took you up if you'd have said 100. $20,000. That's hilarious. Oh gosh. That's funny. That's funny. Let's see what else we got here. Oh gosh. I'm back. But did y'all see what I did there? Don't go out. Listen, don't go out here putting your money out. Why wouldn't you take that 20 racks that you... I'm still on it because I got to... You was willing to put 20 racks on a 50-50 bet. 50-50. And to be honest with you, it's kind of like a 60-40 my way because I'm telling you... I didn't even show you the dollar call. I didn't show you the Dixie, the DXY. Didn't show you that, right? Didn't show you the S&P, what's happening with that because of the DXY. I didn't show you none of that stuff, right? I didn't show you market cipher A or market cipher B. I didn't show you the stochastic RSI. I didn't show you none of that. I just gave you a little something to say, you might want to keep your 20 racks tucked in your pocket where it's safe. If you want to put it in the market, why wouldn't you put it in the market? Why wouldn't you grab my $10 ebook and learn how to put it in the market and turn 20,000 into $500,000? Yeah, I know. Listen, It sounded absurd. 20 racks to $500,000. It sounds absurd. You can't do that, except for you can. Look. I'm making it real for him now. I'm trying to show the 20 racks that he got. I'm trying to show him what to do with it. Imagine that. Love for him. Look at my ebook. Inside of it, it says 8%. Just 8%, yo. 8% of your portfolio should have low or micro cap gems in it. And I list 2 projects as an example. Singularity Net and SDAO. Sir, you have 20 racks. In the last 30 days, Singularity Net is up 800%. SDAO is up 537%. And my personal portfolio, so what? Doesn't mean anything, except it does. You got 20 racks. Imagine if you would have put 20 racks in this project with my ebook. Look at the money that I put in it. I'm just gonna run you up to about 20. So let's just call this 2, 4, let's call that 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, right? 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Okay, that's about 20 racks right here. Let's say if you would have put 20 racks in that AGIX. Look at the gains. Look at your gains on your money. They're over here, by the way. We stopped right here at this one, right? Look at the profits. You want to bet me $20,000. I don't think it's a good idea. You're messing with the wrong person trying to bet $20,000. My profits for my investments, because I know what I'm doing, is insane. And I'm just talking about the profits from this. You want to put 20 racks up. I don't get out of bed for $20,000, sir. I don't. Because I love you, I gave you some utilitarian value. You might want to grab my ebook. It's $10. That $10 ebook is making people a ridiculous amount of money. They're not wasting and gambling $20,000 on silly bets. They're grabbing information that is making them a lot of money. Facts. Here we go. Somebody said, finally, he speaks on the Golden Cross. Yeah. The Golden Cross is important, but it can go against you because there's also going to be a death cross on the weekly. Let me see if I can give you some weight on the Golden Cross. You got a Golden Cross, which happens on daily transactions. That means stuff can change 24 hours. It can switch on you. It could go up. It could go down. It's 24 hours in a day, right? So if you get a Golden Cross on the daily, do you think that has more power than a death cross on the weekly? 7 days worth of action. If something is showing you that something is trending down for 5 or 6 days in a 7-day period, you might want to trust it. Versus a 24-hour, you don't know what's going to happen after 24 hours. 7 days gives you a lot more data. So if there's going to be a death cross in a freaking weekly chart, you might want to pay attention to that. Now, I'm not a financial advisor. Y'all do that when y'all want to. Some people are like, oh, yeah, the Golden Cross. Did you hear what I just said? Weekly. Let me explain it to you this way, because some people need to see it sometimes. If they see it this way, they'll like it better. You're trying to do crypto, and people are doing crypto. They're trading against you on a seconds, minutes, hours, days, weeks, and months. Newsflash. If you gave me seconds worth of data for Bitcoin, I would laugh at you. If you gave me what Bitcoin was doing in minutes, I would laugh at you. Don't care. Hours, I would still laugh at you. 24 hours, I'll maybe take you a little bit more serious, okay? But if you give me data of what Bitcoin is doing on a week or a month, I know that you are a boss. Because these matter a lot more. There's way more data in a week or a month than it is in any of these things right here. If you are trying to do your crypto based off of this stuff, please. And some of y'all are doing it on the hours, but you're not looking at the right one. 4-hour or 6-hour charts. I'm just, yeah, I know. And a lot of people say, well, yeah, he's just saying that, you know what I mean? Because he's just trying to scare y'all because, you know, he's just trying to get y'all to be macro investor and stuff like that because, you know, he doesn't know how to trade. Only people that don't know how to trade say stuff like that because they're trying to sound cool and stuff like that and pretend like they're a macro investor because, you know, 2025 is not a long way, so they get an opportunity to be right or wrong years down the line. But we're talking about what the market's doing right now. Do you know what you're doing right now? Nope, I don't. I have a report card here, though. For 2021, my annual KuCoin report shows that I did a trading volume of $1 million on KuCoin. And my portfolio outperformed 97.46% of global users. That means I was not trading against your homeboys down the street in your city or your state or your country. This was globally. I was kicking ass. I've been using KuCoin for 110 days in 2022. Let me say it to you a different way. I did over $1 million in trading volume in about 3 months, and less than 3% people globally was better than me. I'm talking to you about charts. You might want to listen to what I'm saying to you or not. Whatever you do with that information is totally up to you. I don't like trading because I don't like looking at the charts all day. It bores me. I don't like going to sleep and waking up to trade the Asian markets and stuff like that. I'd much rather be a macro investor and show other people how to be macro investors because it's a lot more fun than trying to look at a bunch of stuff and get all these third-party applications. Glassnode, so you can look at on-chain analysis, token metrics that's cost like $100 to $300 a month. You know, market cipher A, market cipher B. Are these a blood diamonds, VWAPs and all of that? No, y'all don't even know that stuff. And it will bore you to death. And if you wasn't even trading stock markets over the last 3 years, you're gonna go and trade against some of the best traders in the world that's been trading commodities and Forex trading and stuff. And they're bringing those skills to crypto, the youngest asset class in human history. Stop it, man. Please. You're going up against the best traders in the world. And those people only get 60% of their trades right. That means you have to stomach, and you got to have the stomach to be able to lose 40% of your trades and not lose your mind. The best traders in the world only get it right 60% of the time. Go look it up. I'm not saying I'm one of the best traders in the world, but damn, I was kicking some ass. Somebody said, like and share the videos, drop a comment. There you go. Somebody said, like and share my new videos. Okay, drop a like and a comment. Sir, I love that you put that in here, but I'm telling you, it's the wrong platform to put it in. If you want to get traffic to your new videos, you're not going to get it by coming in my live and saying drop a like or a comment. They don't even know who you are. This audience has been with me for months or years, some of them weeks now, and they're not going to leave this and go drop a like on your video. They don't even know what you do. Here's what you should probably do. Create more content that solves problems. I'm going to give you 2 things that you should start doing to attract your ideal customer so you don't have to come in here and leave a comment looking for them. Create more how-to content. Create list posts. I don't know what you do for a living. Let's say you was a real estate agent. How to buy a house in the next 30 days with 0 money down. Right? How to buy your first house, right? Without getting, without credit. Wait, what? How to buy a house without you getting your credit check. There's no way. Yeah, it is. There's a way. Those are how-to content. People will actually watch your how-to content. It's going to be potent. List posts are the next thing, right? If I said 7 ways to buy a house with no money down, or 10 things that every homeowner should do before buying their first home. 6 things you should absolutely avoid before selling your house. Those are called list posts. People will stick around and watch every single last piece of your video because they want to see exactly what's on those numbers because it's very important to them. Start creating that type of content. You will get more traffic than you ever dreamed about. You won't have to come on my live and say, like and share my new videos and drop a comment. That's not how it works. It's not how it works. You have to publish really good content. Look at my 3 Ps: produce, publish, profit. You have to know when, where, and how to produce good content. You have to know when, where, and how to publish that content. And then and only then can you profit from it. You will not do that here. I'm just trying to help everybody today, man. Swear I am. Swear I am. There's somebody's out here struggling right now. They got probably really good video content. It's not going to get watched by nobody because they're trying to pump it inside of a prop. I'm trying to help everybody, man. Somebody said Viat to the moon. I think so. It's got a partnership with IBM. I like it. Making a lot of money from Viat. This is coming in from somebody right here. MJ Benz 32 said Viat to the moon. I believe him. Viat is not over here, right? Look. Viat is not over here. You can't see it. So that means I'm not in it, right? Wrong. VAI. I am definitely in Viat. And I am definitely having profits. Is that true? Yeah, look. October 3rd at 9:48 p.m., I put $1,500 in Viat. That $1,500 shot up to $41,000. That means $40,000 profit. You either know how to do crypto like a boss or you don't. Yeah, Viat to the moon, I believe you. This has a partnership with IBM. These profits are insane. We're not in the market yet. Just know what I'm doing. Teaching other people who's listening. Somebody look up Arbitrum on Google. Yeah. Arbitrum hasn't launched their project, their crypto yet. It's coming though. If I was y'all, I would join the Discord, the Telegrams. I'll follow people on Twitter and I'll find out when is Arbitrum going to be. When is that coming out? Does anybody know the ticker for Arbitrum? There's no ticker for Arbitrum. Arbitrum has not released their crypto yet. See what I'm saying? You got to go and stop. I need y'all to go put some work and stop being lazy, man. You have the information now. Now just put in a little bit of work. Arbitrum has not released yet. Somebody says, Jigga, that's great. Let me see what else we got here. Let me see what here. I'm trying to find some good questions here that I can answer for y'all so I can tell y'all something that we haven't talked about before. What do you think about XRP price in 2025? It depends. Ripple's in a court case right now. If they win that court case and XRP is deemed that it is not a security, you can see XRP pump $25, $50 per coin. Some of y'all saying, that really doesn't make sense. I looked at the Fibonacci, and the Fibonacci shows that it can only do somewhere between $8 and $10 during the bull market of 2025. I know. Let me ask you to do something. Take that Fibonacci and kick that shit down the street. Doesn't matter. If Ripple wins that court case with the SEC and Gary Gensler, and it is deemed that it is not a security, you're going to be looking at a $25 to $50 XRP. Let me tell you why. It will be the only crypto on the planet Earth on paper that is deemed not a security. That means it will have an edge over Bitcoin and Ethereum, which, by the way, Gary Gensler has said those aren't security, but that was just a verbal. If you have it on paper, there is only one security in the world from the SEC, and that is XRP, and it's deemed not a security. You're going to be looking at a $25 to $50 XRP. You'll be wishing you bought XRP at 30-something cents and 40 cents. I'm serious about what I just said to you. You can take that little Fibonacci and toss that out the window. Now, if Ripple loses the case and it is deemed a security and they have to file some paperwork and they have to go and do all kind of stuff or whatever, and you can't buy it in the United States right away and you can only buy it overseas, none of that matters. You'll still see an $8 to $10 XRP in 2025. How do you know that? If you can't do it in the United States, then it's going to go crash down, right? Going to go to zero, right? You can't buy XRP on U.S. exchanges right now. And it's still in the top 10. XRP has been around since 2014. It's survived 3 bear markets now, for sure. It's in a court case with the SEC, and it's still in the top 10. You can't buy it on U.S. exchanges now. Can't buy it on Coinbase. Can't buy it on Binance US. Can't buy it on Crypto.com. People overseas are using XRP. The technology is ridiculously good. It is going to either compete or replace the technology of the SWIFT protocol, which is how you move the world's money. XRP is ISO 20022 compliant, along with Algorand and HBAR and XDC and Quant. It's gonna do $25 to $50 if Ripple wins that court case. I'm willing to put some money on that one. Where your $20 at? $20,000 on that? I'm not gonna bet on that, but I'm just telling you. Yeah. Somebody said, bro, you can't say the word bet on an investor. Yeah, it's craziness. Let me see what we got here. SPY was supposed to hit 300, but it's been going up. SPY, don't really know what that is. I don't have any money in that project. I might want to check it out. You say it's been going up? I like projects to go up. Let me see what we got here. Hey, Calvin, can you give us a crypto that's low right now that will pump soon? Remember I told people the other day, you know what I'm saying, AJ? What's a crypto that's low right now that will pump soon? Listen, I'm not even trying to hide this from y'all. I'm going right over here. Again, the effectiveness of being able to go to my crypto bubbles. Remember those crypto websites I told you should bookmark? This is one of them. I'm simply going over here and see what it says to me. It's not a fortune teller, but it's pretty good, right? I can slide down here and I can look at my crypto projects on a linear level here. And I can say here, I know that Singularity Net, Singularity DAO, Render, Aptos, and all, they're making me the most money for the month, right? Let me slide down here and see what has been. Oh, wait a minute. What's down? Happy Protocol. Look, didn't do much last day or the week and is down for the month 7.5%. This is a security protocol on the blockchain. Who's paying attention? Apollo currency. It did not pump. All those 3-digit coins for the month, 3 digits, and this one only did 1.5. Sologenic, which has a partnership with NASDAQ, did not pump 3 digits. It's only up 0.6%. For the last hour and the last week and day, it has not done much of anything. This project is only 17 cents. You'll be thanking me. XDC, ISO 20022 compliant. Right? Do you see what's going on here? Look at Constellation DAG. Constellation DAG is only up 10% for the month. It's down 10% for the week and only up 0.1 and 0.9 for the day and the hour. Do you think that this project right here, who is the only crypto project on the blockchain that has a freaking partnership with the United States government? Say what? Let me help you out. Watch this. Constellation DAG. Constellation DAG has a partnership with the United States Defense Department. Constellation DAG Network provides the U.S. Air Force with blockchain security for their data sharing. I don't know if y'all know how the armed forces work, but the Air Force is smarter than all of the branches. And they're using this for blockchain security for their data sharing. We're not talking about your mom and dad here, ladies and gentlemen. We're talking about the United States Air Force. They're in partnership with this one right here. And this has not pumped very hard in the last month. And it's definitely not pumping for the last weekday. Do you think that you should maybe look into this project, which is only about 5 cents? You asked me a question and I just gave you an answer. All I did was go and look at my projects. Do you see how I use my crypto bubbles? Man, this is crazy. This is crazy. This is the type of stuff that I keep telling people in my ebook. I'm using one of the websites that I mentioned in my ebook. How much more information can you gather about crypto when I give you bookmarks for websites that you should have for crypto? I'm showing you how I'm using one of them. It's insane. How are people out here losing with this? This is what I'm trying to figure out. How? The information is so big. My ebook cost $10. XDC, Constellation DAG, Energy Web Token, Sologenic, and Happy. Is that legit? I don't do, man. Oh gosh. All right, let me see what else we got here. I'm just going through here trying to find some good stuff that I can give people utilitarian value on and show them that this is how I make my decisions when it comes to crypto. I'm making the decisions based off the stuff I have in my ebooks. I'm actually using the tools though. I'm showing you how I use the tools. Oh boy, let's see what else we got here. Somebody said Bitcoin will exceed $180,000. It can. Saying that it will is FUD. Fear, uncertainty, and doubt. You can't say Bitcoin will exceed 180K. You have to put some parameters up on that thing. It will exceed 180K. When? In 2025? You can't say that. You don't know. Will Bitcoin exceed 180K within the next 7 years? Yep. Absolutely. Can it hit 180,000 in 2025? Can hit 241,000. We looked at the Fibonacci. When you make those statements, you have to clarify them. You can't just throw it out there and leave it out there. That's way too wide. That's way too wide. Thanks for AGIX, Calvin. I haven't heard about it before you're live. Oh my gosh. That's coming from Crypto Texos. You're welcome. You're welcome. Singularity Net is an artificial intelligence project. You might also want to check out Fetch.ai, Viot, Ocean Protocol, and VXV. You also cannot see VXV over there on my chart. Trust me when I tell you that VXV has also, that's vector space, artificial intelligence. I am also making money with that. Is there anything that you're not making money with? No, I am making money on a lot of my stuff. Pretty much all of it. At least that's what my crypto bubbles are telling me. I don't see nothing red over there. VXV, vector space. Put $1,000 in, that $1,000 is worth $3,400. Put $500 in right here, that $500 is worth $2,000. That's also another artificial intelligence play. Just trying to help people out. Somebody asked me about AGIX. That's not the only player in town. Okay? Artificial intelligence cryptos rolled up like a posse. It's a posse of them. It's a posse of them. It's a posse of them. All right, let me see what else we got here. More questions coming in here. Let's see what we got. Find some new stuff over. Where do I buy Sui? Follow these projects on their social media platforms. Follow them on Twitter. Follow them on their Discord servers, their Telegrams. You will learn everything that you need to know. You won't just learn the information, meaning the tokenomics, the roadmap, and all of that stuff. You're going to meet people like me inside of those platforms. Did you hear what I just said? When you join the Telegram and the Discords of these projects, you're going to meet investors like me. We're in there talking about projects that we're in and future projects we're going to be in. That means IPOs and IDOs. Since we're talking about crypto, ICOs. Initial coin offerings. Somebody said, what's your favorite crypto buying platform? I don't have a favorite. I don't date none of these. I ain't date none of these exchanges. I treat them like they are exchanges. I don't treat them like banks. I don't keep my crypto on them. I don't keep no crypto on exchange that I can't afford to lose because it's not a bank. It's not FDIC insured. It is an exchange. It is meant to exchange shit. You change your fiat currency into a digital asset. That's an exchange. You take your Bitcoin and you want to take the profits and roll it over into an altcoin like Ethereum or Singularity Net or whatever. That is just an exchange. Once I make my exchange, I take my crypto off that platform and I self-custody it in something like this, a ledger. I don't have favorite ones. They all have different things. If I'm trying to buy Singularity Net, I can't buy that on Coinbase. Can't buy it on Binance US. Can't buy it on crypto.com. You can buy it on KuCoin though. If you want to buy XRP right now, can't buy it on crypto.com. Can't buy it on Binance US. Cannot buy it on, you see where I'm going with this, right? But you can buy XRP on Uphold. You can buy it on KuCoin. I don't have a favorite exchange. I treat them like what they are, exchanges, and I use them depending on what asset I am trying to acquire for my portfolio to make sure it's balanced and diversified. I ain't got no love for none of these exchanges. I don't trust none of them. Not a one. Ain't no love lost. It is what it is. I don't trust crypto exchanges. I don't trust banks. I trust me though. I look in the mirror every day and I say, Cal, I trust you. I love you. So I hold my money on one of these because I'm the boss. Self-custody my wealth. I don't need a bank. This is decentralized finance, not CeFi centralized finance. That was strong what I just said, trust me. Is lithium good stock to invest in? Here's what I would say. I'm gonna have you backdoor that. You can invest in lithium if you want. Somebody's asking me, is lithium a good stock? They're not asking about cryptos right now. They're asking me about security stocks, okay? Here's what I would say to you. You can do that, but I'm not a financial advisor. But if I was a financial, let's pretend I was a financial advisor. This is all play. If I was a financial advisor and you came at me and you said, Calvin, I want to put some money in lithium, I would say to you, have you looked at Tesla? And you say, yeah, it's a car company. I said, I want to buy lithium. And I said, have you looked at Tesla? And you say to me again, bruh, I'm trying to buy lithium. Then I said, okay, let me break it down for you. Let me unpack this for you. Tesla, if we go here and we look at rankings by automobile makers, because I want to get a real clear picture on this, Tesla's market cap is $622 billion. Toyota is 200. Then it falls very shortly from there. Porsche, Mercedes, Volkswagen, BMW. Let me get this right. 200, 300, 400, basically 5, 6. You have to take all of these companies right here, all of them. You have to take Toyota, BYD, Porsche, Mercedes, Volkswagen, and BMW to try to mess with Tesla. Tesla is a monster. But Calvin, I asked you about lithium. You didn't do your homework. Tesla is not only the most valuable car company in the world, but Tesla is a tech company as well. And Elon Musk also owns a lithium mining company. You see, when you invest in Tesla, you're investing in Elon Musk and all of his power up here, his brain power. He owns a lithium mining company because he knows that electric vehicles are going to be the future, and he is already mining the lithium that is going to power them. You can invest in lithium if you want to, but why don't you hit two birds with one stone? Invest in the most powerful automobile maker in the world, also a tech company, also someone who is mining lithium with a company. I'm not a financial advisor though. I was just pretending like I was a financial advisor. It's not financial advice. Mylene, did you hear what I said? Okay. Let me see what we got going on here. What price should we buy AGIX, or is it ASAP? Screenshot that. The person that's asking me, should you buy AGIX? Should you buy it ASAP or not? I'm about to bless you with some information. I'm going to answer your question without answering your question. This is for everybody, by the way. ARC's Big Ideas 2023. Okay? For anybody asking me, should you buy any artificial intelligence cryptos right now? They're going crazy. They're running right now. Should I do anything? Should I buy or should I wait for the pullback or should I dollar cost average in? I'm going to answer your question without answering your question. I know. You think that I'm playing with you. I'm not playing mind games. I want to show you something. Let me show you something real quick. Okay. Here we have, let me go here and find it. Oh gosh, this is going to be crazy. We have the Big Ideas report. I'm opening it up right now. Now, what is going on with my, oh man, really? I have a subscription for Photoshop and it's updating right now. So it's not, you know what, I'll just open this up and preview. That's one monkey don't stop no show, right, fellas? Right, ladies and gentlemen? One monkey don't stop no show. We'll open this up with preview. Don't act like I don't have a Mac and I can't open this up and preview and I don't need Photoshop to open it. Come on now. Let me go and find this other one real quick. They tried me just now, but I'm better than that. Let's pull up this other one real quick. Yeah, let's pull this up with preview. One monkey don't stop no show. Never. Y'all remember that. One monkey don't stop no show. Use all your tools. Okay. Photoshop thought they would stop me because it's updating. Nope, you didn't. Look at this Big Ideas 2022. The ARC report. This is the 2023 one. I just told you, I gave you the link to go read it. Some of y'all didn't read the ARC report from 2022. That was last year. You ready? Check it out. This thing goes down here, and I'm just gonna show you one page in it, answering your question. They started tracking artificial intelligence in 2020, found out that artificial intelligence, AI, was $10.5 trillion. And by the year 2030, which also is the year that the metaverse pops off for sure, that artificial intelligence is going to $108 trillion. Newsflash, we're in 2023. We're still 7 years away from seeing $108 trillion. You're asking me, should you invest in AGIX? What is the answer to that question? If we're in 2023 and you know that artificial intelligence is going to 108 trillion and it was 10.5 trillion in 2020, what do you think you should be doing right now when it comes to artificial intelligence? Right. That was the ARC report from 2022. The ARC report for 2023 literally goes in here and there's a whole section about artificial intelligence. It literally gives you more data. It is heavily giving you data about why you should be paying attention to artificial intelligence. It is nothing to play around with at all. Not even close. I'm trying to level people up here so they can understand. This is just beginning. You have not seen anything. AGIX and all of this, people think like, oh, they're going crazy and crypto's pumping with the artificial intelligence or whatever. We're not in a bull market. This is 2023. This is the accumulation year. If these things have pumped and they're showing you what they're doing right now, and we're just now trying to come out of a bear market, what do you think is going to happen during the Bitcoin halving? What do you think is going to happen when Bitcoin hits $30,000? Bitcoin is still playing around in $20-some thousand, and these things are pumping crazy. What do you think they're going to do when Bitcoin decides to go up and hit 25,000 and gets past 25, hits $30,000 and $40,000? What do you think is going to happen to these crypto projects then? They're pumping before Bitcoin even pumps right now. You have not seen anything. This is small potatoes. It's very small potatoes. Maybe dollar cost average in. DCA. Put a little bit of money in this week, put a little bit of money in the next week, whatever. 2025 is a long way away. 2030 is definitely 7 years away. $108 trillion is where artificial intelligence is going. That's insane. Do you not know where? I think I'm gonna make another point here. This is a good time for me to make a good point. This oh my God, this is a very, oh man. I haven't done this on my live before, so I'm gonna do it now. This is the very first time I'm ever doing this on my live because somebody asked me about artificial intelligence. They asked me about AGIX. Watch this. I think this is gonna scare me. After this, I might go ahead and drop another 20 grand on artificial intelligence tonight because I think these numbers are, I never done this myself. We're all about to see this for the first time. I might get off this live and put 20 racks. 20 more racks on artificial intelligence. Seriously. Watch. I'm not making that up. I'm serious. Y'all gonna see yourself. If you go to CoinMarketCap, I'm literally showing you how you can do this at your house so you can look like an absolute boss in front of your significant other. Go to CoinMarketCap, okay? Y'all watching me? Click on cryptocurrencies right here, right? Slide down and click on categories. That's gonna bring up the category sections for everything that's in crypto, right? Now I wanna slide down here and I wanna, you can look at all the top projects for crypto in all these different sectors, but I wanna pick this one, artificial intelligence and big data, right? Let's click on it. All the top artificial intelligence are listed here, the projects, the Graph, SingularityNet, Fetch.ai, Oasis, Rose, Ocean Protocol. You get the idea. I'm making a lot of money with this one right now too. I'm gonna show it to you in a second. This one, ALI, Artificial Liquid Intelligence. I'll prove it to you in a second, but watch. This market cap right now for all your artificial intelligence and big data tokens is only 5.7, look, hundreds of thousands, right? Hundreds of millions, right? 5.7 billion. Is that true? Artificial intelligence is going to 108. Jesus Christ. It's going to 108 trillion. That means I have to do this and then I have to put 12 zeros behind it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Hundreds of thousands, hundreds of millions, hundreds of billions, 108 trillion. If this market cap for artificial intelligence is sitting here at 5.7 billion, let's divide this 108 trillion by that number. Watch. Divided by 5, 7, 9, 3, 4, 6, 9, 7, 8, 6. Watch me hit this equals button. My Lord. You mean to tell me that a market cap that's sitting at $5.7 billion can mess around an 18,000x? Calvin, what if it doesn't soak up all of that? Well, let's take it and divide it by 2 then. You mean to tell me that this market cap, which can only penetrate 50% of all artificial intelligence, do you mean to tell me they can 9,320x? But Calvin, what if it only does a quarter of that penetration? You mean to tell me that this market cap right here can 4,660x? You'll be wishing you bought these projects at these numbers right here. Look at these cheap ass prices. This thing is nowhere near where it's going. I'll top it up for you. If you think it can only penetrate 25% of the $108 trillion that's coming, that's still going to be a 4,600x. Gee, my Lord. This thing is just starting.